information now, just so y'all to know. So I'm helping them now with a case. So the thing is, we were working to clean up their credit. The companies didn't want to delete the accounts from their credit reports. We got some companies deleted from the credit reports, some companies did not delete it. So the companies that did not delete it, I think, I don't want to say the exact number. I don't want to be running my mouth and they're like, oh, that's the case I'm working on or something like that. But it's a lot of companies basically that they're suing and the credit bureaus. And I know that they're going to get settlements. So our target is that we're going to try to target at least $10,000 per company that's on there. That's the target. Like that's what we're aiming for with this case. You know, you might get less, you might get more, but that's the number, the roundabout per company. Okay, that's what we're targeting right now. And so they already basically having the summons served to them, but one of the companies basically they sent a document to them. They sent the document to them trying to make them sign a document. I was like, don't sign a document. And I was like, tell them to only email you. So now the next email that they sent was, I will make sure I only email you. But they also said too, what's the settlement? How much you want? You know, they're already asking, they haven't even got served. They're asking him already how much he wants. So that's why I tell y'all, stay focused. But I wish that I can help you all the way. I'm going to help y'all as much as I can, though, and tell you all a lot of things. I am. Thank you so much, Indigo. So I'm going to tell you as much as I can. I'm going to help you all along the way, but I'm literally working so I can be able to help you all do your documents. I feel like if somebody close to me, y'all, my family, you know, why wouldn't I help, you know? But I don't want to get in trouble before I even go to law school, where it's like you acting as an attorney, you're not really an attorney. In this case, I don't think I would get in trouble for something like that. Good evening. I don't think I would get in trouble for something like that. But I told y'all, I can't tell y'all about my case. But for your first time, well, your second time emailing, first one just on some bull crap because you're trying to feel him out basically, see what he about. But your second email is, hey, what's your settlement? And this is a huge bank. This is not like the credit bureaus. This is an actual bank. So this is the actual bank that's asking. He's the attorney for the bank, but I'm pretty sure y'all know this bank if I was to say it, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna wait because before you get until y'all get that settlement in writing, y'all just talking. Like y'all have to really go through court. But I continue to tell y'all how everything is going. So that you all will be able to follow along. But while you all already sent out your dispute letters, because y'all know we're on day 14 right now, since you all already sent out your dispute letters, if you're not seeing this here, then you need to make sure that you fully track everything. Meaning, if you don't see that they deleting that collection or the account from your credit reports, if you're not seeing this, then you have to continue to track. I told you all yesterday that I put all of my clients, I put all of their stuff in a file just like this. I have it all in one file, But when it came down to my file, where's my file at, matter of fact? Well, here is that person that I was just telling y'all about their case. This is what it's going to look like. It's going to look like a lot of documents, but like I said too, they have a huge lawsuit, honestly. But y'all can see in there too. I just separated it. I have the full credit reports printed out. Y'all don't have to have y'all stuff look like this. But it might get to this. It might get to this. But they have a huge case, so I'm thinking they're gonna be just up under 100,000 that we're asking for, basically. So you want to keep everything organized, right? Now, when it come down to my stuff, mine's not. No, this is somebody else's, but yeah, they still have a big thing too. Can y'all see theirs? Theirs is still big too. Um, I just want to show you like, what some of these cases can look like. It's another one too. This is small. And so this is what it can look like. Now I'm showing y'all what people's cases what their files look like. But let me show y'all how simple y'all need to just have it. So I want to make sure that all of your documents you separating it. So what I suggest is y'all know how we already sent out one round of letters or whatnot. So what I'm suggesting now is this. I want you all to keep it all organized. So we already sent our set of letters. So I want you to put your set of letters that you just sent out, just print that out. I want you to keep like your certified receipts. So this right here, your certified receipt. this piece, I want you to keep this. With that set, is something wrong with that letter? I think that was fine. Wait, what's this? Okay, I'll keep this. So many of these books come destroy you. I literally have like a whole package I can give you all at this point. Thank you so much, Princess, for finding that out. But your letters that you sent out, I want y'all to keep y'all certified receipt together. And then y'all can put like I like to just put like a thing like this. And then I will say, what's this? Oh, y'all can see this, what I wrote. And then I'll put like round one disputes. I'll just keep all of those together. If y'all get any responses and y'all know that's what y'all first set, they responded based off the first set, I will put all of these in their own little paper clip, and then I will put them all together. So let me just show y'all what I mean, because I'm a visual person and I feel like I'm not explaining this right. So I'm gonna have to mess up some paper, but y'all bear with me. Okay, so today I'm trying to teach y'all how to track it. I know on here I say get a spreadsheet, but it's really better if you have it all just like I said this here, right? Princess, give me one of these folders out of this thing right here. Give me a folder right there. Oh wait, I got one right here. Don't trip. I got one. Oh, Kathy. Okay, so here we go, right? So this is our example. I want y'all to have some type of file like this, right? Y'all have all y'all stuff in here. I got some receipts in here already. These would be cool to keep too, but I want y'all to have y'all file like this, right? So this what it is. Let's act like these are the letters that y'all sent out to the credit bureaus, right? So what I want y'all to do is all the letters that y'all sent out, I want y'all to keep them and I want y'all to put round one on them. Okay. So just do round one. Hold on, wait, y'all. Okay, I want y'all to do like round one, and I want y'all to have y'all letters. So this is just the round one. That's what I wrote on here. Y'all can barely see it because of the light. Just put this at the top. This is literally how I keep all my stuff organized because it's easy. It's just easy. It's easier what I was taught in school, and I have formal training on being a law firm for it. But I just put the round one. So these are the round one letters, right? Once y'all get all of these stapled, I want y'all to figure out what's the date on this. It would be nice if y'all was to print out the actual tracking. Um, let me see. Okay, I can show y'all this. I just don't want to show y'all nobody's personal information, but I need y'all to understand it. So let me put a thing on here so y'all can't see their personal information. So like this. So these are y'all round one letters, right? So y'all got all of these together. And then you see how I got a printout. This is the printout from their certified tracking. So that way I was able to find out exactly, like right on here, I can see the date that it was actually that they actually received it. Can y'all see that? So on here, y'all can see the date that they actually received it. Can y'all see that date right there? Say delivered, Allen, Texas. We know that's Experian. So that's where Experian letters were sent at right there. So I keep all of the tracking, and then right up under here, you'll see the actual tracking receipt right here, that green slip. So I got the green slip like right up under here. Oh, y'all just not gonna be able to see. Y'all gotta really follow along with me. I got their green slip, and then I got the round one bureaus. I have them all in one thing, right? So y'all gonna put all of that stuff in y'all round one. So y'all know this. This was my first set of letters that I sent out. Okay, and don't make it hard. You literally just put all these stuff that y'all mailed out, like put all the stuff that y'all mailed out in one like paper clip. I like to separate them too in smaller paper clips for each bureau. Can y'all see that? So hey, this is my first bureau, second bureau, third bureau. But for you all that's a member for me, this is what I'm already doing anyway. So don't overcomplicate it. Y'all don't have to worry about nothing. When I'm sending out y'all letters, this is how I keep it organized. So I send out the round one, right? And then when it come down to round two, I do the same thing for round two. And then I also do one instead of saying round one bureaus. So on here, you see where it says like round one bureaus, round one bureaus. Oh, y'all can see that round one bureaus. I also do one for round one companies. So I do want to say round one companies, and you know how I'm separating it for each bureau like this. Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. So Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. You see how I'm separating it like that? I separate it like that for each company. So each company, all the companies will be in one big paper clip right here. And then I will have them all separated, one certified letter for each company. I have the actual tracking on it. I also have the certified receipt, and then I put the clip on it. So you're going to have one for round one, which is what we already did already. If you, like I said, if you all are a member, I already did this for you. You already have a file with me. And then two, when we do round two, y'all got to put the everything together just like this. And then two, round two, which is next month, y'all have to do the same exact thing for the companies. So y'all have to have them all clipped together like this. Now, when it comes down to doing your actual case going forward, because that's all y'all would have to do, just clip all of those together. If y'all get any responses back, y'all can literally just put them all together. Don't overthink it. Put all your responses together, because a lot of this stuff not going to matter anyway, because they're not going to see the correct documents. If that stuff is still reporting, a lot of times you're still going to take legal action. So don't overthink it. Y'all can do round one like that, round two, and then a letter to the bureaus. Y'all clipping all three. They're all separate. They're all clipped together like one big clip, and then you separating it for each company, so you can easily go to it. Like when they start asking for documents and stuff like that, you can easily show them all your documents. And then also, if you want to show them proof too, you'll have it. Now you also want to, any denial y'all get, please keep that too. So just keep that inside the folder. You see how I have like this one say round one? Y'all can put denials on here and just put all of your denials together. I do like to separate it though by bureau. I like to separate it like these are my TransUnion denials. So I'll put them all, you know how with this file right here. So with this file, you see how I got three separate ones on here, right? One, two, three. One, two, three. I like to separate it where these are my TransUnion denials, these are my Experian denials, these are my Equifax denials. What I like to think is this. I don't know if I don't think that is necessary. This is not necessary. Matter of fact, I can say this for a fact. I think that you should get a denial though for every bureau, meaning you have to have damages. So if you want to sue Equifax, I believe that you should have some type of denial with a credit card that pulled Equifax, and then they said that they couldn't give you the credit card because you got denied for a credit card with Equifax. That's what I would like to have. Okay, I would like to have denials like that, just so they don't wiggle out of it. Okay, and a lot of times they go, you have to have your damages. So just all the denials, even during the time where I'm telling y'all to apply for credit cards right now, when y'all get those actual denials in the mail, keep them because they're all going to be necessary. Okay. Is everybody kind of catching along with me? I know that talking about we're talking about a lot of stuff, but I think that it can be easy. Just get y'all a folder like this. Round one, we just send out letters. We have certified receipts. Y'all going to do y'all tracking. Y'all should start tracking this stuff right now. Most of the people I send letters for, y'all stuff already got to them. We waiting on them to respond. So I'm tracking the next day. But inside of your folder, I have it all organized. So I'm going to have basically about 4 to 5 different bundles just like this, like 4 to 5 of them, because I'm going to have one for round one letters, one for round two letters. I'm gonna have one for all the credit bureaus. I'm gonna have one for all the responses, and I'm gonna have one for all the denials. That's what you all are gonna need. Now, this is how I'm showing you all how to be able to build a case. But I told y'all too, like I'm helping somebody right now, and what we're looking for is at least $80,000. That's what we're looking for. $80,000 out of all the companies collectively. When we add up all of the stuff, and I told y'all one company did even get served, a huge bank, and they already asking, what do you want? What do you want your settlement? Like, what do you want for your settlement? Basically, how much money you want? What do you want the terms to be? So I want you all to keep in mind that it's good when you have it together like this, so that when you say, hey, I want $10,000, I want $15,000, you can back it up by showing, hey, you have the documents, and they know what you're worth. Once you have your documents backed up, as simple as this, like I'm showing you all, they're going to see that you know what you're worth, and you should get that amount of money. Now, hi, Drew. If don't forget, if you all are already a part of my membership and I'm sending your stuff out certified, don't even trip because I'm already organizing like this. So if you all have me do your certified letters, so you all became a member, don't forget y'all. If you guys purchase the books that's below and you guys become a member, you all are, and you do the 6 months of free letters, you all can get inside my membership for literally $29 per month. That's very, very cheap. But at the same time, too, you guys can also pay extra for the certified receipts because we have to mail these out certified. So y'all can pay. Oh, y'all don't need that anyway. Y'all can pay more for the certified letters, which is this. I'll send your stuff out certified so that we can be tracking it. And I would actually be tracking it. I'm the one that'll be charged of these type of letters fully. If y'all are part of my membership and y'all sending out regular letters, I'm not tracking that. My assistants are tracking that. They're taking care of all of that because I need to focus on people that actually got lawsuits out right now that I'm actually tracking with them, the attorneys that I'm working with, and I'm in school right now. And guess what? I dedicated myself to go live with you all for 3 hours. So I'm only focusing on the people that's doing certified letters. I'm also focusing on the you all right now and people that's actually part of my it's more of an exclusive club that people just don't know about. If you don't send out certified letters, you're not a part of that exclusive club. But my assistants know like Keita's not going to touch this letter. Only time I touch a certain letters if you certify, you're mine. If you're not, you're on the other list with my assistants. They're handling everything. Okay, but I basically showed y'all how to bundle this stuff together. Okay, so again, just make sure that the ones that we just did, a paper clip like this and just throw it in a folder. Don't even overthink it. If you just don't know right now, throw it in a folder. Because push on the shove when you want to do your lawsuits, as long as you have the papers, you can figure out what is what. But you have to have it organized. So if you was like me, one time I was just so depressed. I like talk about this all the time because some of y'all might be going through it. When I was so depressed, I just like to keep it all I just threw it all in a folder. It was one time too, all my mail just came in the closet. I just left it in the closet. You know, I tell you about that all the time. I sent out letters for like 6 months. That's why I came with the 6 months of letters. I'll create them for you. Y'all print them out and just mail them out every single month. I did that, and I just had all of their responses go inside the closet. I didn't look at it. And then after the 6 months, I looked at my credit, and most of the accounts were deleted. It was like an account here and there, and it was scattered. Most of the accounts got deleted from me sending out the letter. So if y'all know that y'all going through something, or y'all not know that y'all just not an organized person, or y'all don't understand exactly what's going on, definitely look into the membership for one thing. Let me organize it for you all. Like I'm trying to figure out how I can help y'all fully with the case because I know y'all gonna get some money. I told y'all this person, they ain't even been served. The company have not been served. Y'all know what that means? That's kind of like a collection company. Y'all ever been served some papers and y'all already tell a collection company, I know y'all finna sue me or whatever. You know, you ain't even been served yet. You just know. That's like you call a collection company right now. How much money you want right now? It's like, dang, I didn't give you papers. I didn't even tell you how much you want. But this is an actual huge company, y'all, that they ain't even been served yet and they trying to give up money. So I want y'all to understand that you have to keep everything certified and put it in here. And I'm trying to be able to help you all. I just haven't figured it out yet. I'm just not in, I haven't went through law school yet, let alone become an attorney. But I just want y'all to keep it all organized. And if you're my client, you're part of my membership, then don't worry, don't trip. Only thing I want you to do is anything that you get in the mail, just keep it. And also, too, if I ask about a certain thing, like did this company respond, that company respond, but I don't really care. This is my thing. I don't care if a company responded because the account is still in your credit report and it's still reporting inaccurately. Whatever you said wasn't good enough. You know, it don't even matter what you said. You know, it really don't. Only thing that will matter is if they say, oh, it looked like a letter did not come from you because it's a certain letter we got to respond with. That's the only letter I would care about. And sometimes they send that to you when they look at your letter and they find out they look like they need to delete a lot of accounts and they don't want to delete it. When their system make it seem like when a system, I think, trigger them or something to make it seem like they're supposed to delete all of your accounts almost, they like, hold on, let's verify that this is that person before we go the extra mile to delete the accounts. Other than that, I really don't care what they're saying at all. Okay. But today, all we supposed to talk about today for day 14, and make sure y'all put y'all credit scores down here at the bottom. All we supposed to talk about is actually keeping your stuff together. Now, I also say use a spreadsheet or a notebook to log each of your dispute details. So you can do that also, or you can also print an extra few papers and put it in here so that y'all can keep it, or just get your just a regular notebook, you know, from the store, go to the store, get your notebook, put it here, all of your disputes. And then it's another thing too. Y'all already got this workbook right here, right? Y'all know y'all got plenty of space in here to log everything that's going on. So y'all got space in the back of your workbook. And that's why I like this, because this workbook, y'all, don't forget doing this whole process. If y'all do everything that I'm telling y'all case is already built to be able to sue. Now, I'm not an attorney, I'm not giving y'all legal advice, but that's literally how I built this. I couldn't tell a lot of people that eventually you're going to have to sue because that's scary. Nobody want to do that. If we can be honest, I didn't even want to do it. I try everything to avoid it, but reality is reality. So look, y'all got space right here. So y'all got space on that page, this page. Y'all got plenty space in here to just write out what happened and to write out y'all dates too. So y'all got plenty space in here. Y'all see, I even wrote some on my back page. I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is what I came up with when I started doing my 30 days. Y'all know the one that we're gonna do at 9 o'clock? This is what I came up with. Wow, that's amazing. I didn't even realize that. Oh, that's really, really cool. So yeah, this is what I came up when I did that 30 days. So to raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days, I mapped out these are all of the dates. This is what we need to do. So everything that we need to do is all up in here. I just basically mapped it out. We need to do disputes. We need to get accounts. We need to be on auto pay. We got to remove our inquiries. We need to do the debt validation. We got to do goodwill letters, utilization increases, authorized users. Wow. Y'all see, I really come out working, didn't I? I'll be surprised sometimes, but this is my original book. When I first got the books printed, this is like my original book that I got printed. Yes. May 29th is when I first got my first book, and then we started doing this May 29th, 2025. But y'all can keep all of y'all notes inside y'all workbook. Like just keep the notes of the certified receipts. They got it October 25th. And then you all have to track the dates for that. So you have to count what is 30 days from that day. So you have to track 30 days from that day. Now let me double check because I want to make sure I'm gonna open up the place where you guys can start tracking like the dates. My professor told me y'all need to track this by hand. You might not have a date calculator. You need to know how to do it. We're gonna know how to do this thing, track 30 days. But I'm gonna show y'all something easy that I use. I love technology. I'm not gonna just do extra if I don't have to. And if the technology got it together, I'm gonna use it. Okay. So I'm gonna show y'all how to track it. But let me see. I think I got some questions I want to answer. I had to dispute for the first time with my credit card company together regarding my Jamaica vacation because of the hurricane. They initially gave me a hard time because of the hotel cancellation policy, but they eventually gave in and processed the investigation. That's good. And don't forget, we have a right when it comes down to like your bank account and charges like that. We have a right to tell them to investigate. Period. They can't say when they want to and when they don't want to. They have to put the investigation in and let whoever do the investigating investigate. And y'all gotta understand if y'all don't like what they're saying in the investigation, which that's the whole thing with what we're doing too in regards to suing these companies. The only reason why we're suing y'all is because we didn't like the investigation. Like for example, we want to see the accounts get deleted. If we don't see the accounts get deleted, that's why we're telling you to that's why we're trying to sue you basically. We don't like that you did not delete the account. We told you to delete the account. Now, we send in our disputes, or in your case, if you dispute your vacation and they give your money back, y'all cool. If they don't give your money back and you know you wanted your money back, you have no choice but to take action or just swallow that they're not gonna give your money back. And I'm telling y'all that we're not just gonna swallow that they're not delete the account, especially when we know that there's laws that tell them that they're supposed to. Why? Especially knowing that you all can get money back. I told you, but the case that I'm helping with right now, the company is a huge company. They haven't even been served, and they already saying, "What money do you want?" They didn't even ask what evidence you have. What did we do wrong? You don't even have a full complaint. You don't even know everything, but you already asking what settlement terms you want, what money you want. That's how I'm trying to tell y'all, like, just keep y'all stuff organized and fight, fight, fight. And I'm going to continue to talk to the people that want to do it. I'm going to be here for you all if you want to do it. And two, I told y'all about that debt validation thing. Like if a collection company was to call you, text you, email you, it's in the course. I added it. It's already in the course. We're supposed to go over that, I think, tomorrow or in the next 2 days. Yeah, we're supposed to go over that in the next 2 days. I already added it in there because you guys need to have all the documents that y'all need to be able to take charge. So whenever y'all purchase any of the books, y'all can see the books down below too. When y'all purchase any of the books, you guys already have access to the course. So y'all start telling me exactly what's going on. Because I keep telling y'all, when I go to law school next year, as much as I want to talk to y'all and stuff like that, I know I'm gonna neglect y'all because it's gonna be a lot. I know they saying the first year is gonna be crazy. So I want to make sure that I help y'all as much as I can. Let me see if I missed any questions on here. We're gonna start doing questions at 45 minutes, but then I'm gonna show y'all how to track the dates. After I figure, well, not figure out, I already know. After I show y'all how to track the dates, I'll come back and answer everybody's questions. So y'all go ahead and put them in the comments. Can you remove late payments with proof of payment receipt? So if you actually have late payments on your credit reports, right? So the thing is this, we don't necessarily have to show proof, period. We don't have to show proof, period. If we already mailed the company a payment, it was paid on time, and they actually accepted the payment, period. This is one thing I realized. If they accepted the payment and you talking about payment receipts, that means you really did pay them. All you have to do is tell the credit bureaus. I would tell the credit bureaus that you paid on time. That's the time I know I will send a dispute to the credit bureaus. Say, hey, this shouldn't be late payment here. And then if they verify that late payment with the company, I would send a letter again to the credit bureaus and the company about that late payment. I would apply for some credit cards and let them deny me based off of me not being based off of me having a late payment. I will put in a lawsuit, period, because it's an easy case. You got to think about it. The company is saying that they never got the money from you, but when you go through discovery, which is something that we talk about in here, when you go through discovery, you're going to ask them, hey, can you send me every payment that I send you? Can you show me proof? And you ask them for all of these documents, then you pull out, hey, I paid you. Y'all, we don't have to show them, and I'm not trying to give y'all legal advice. I'm just speaking freely with y'all. We don't have to prove nothing to them. That's like somebody said that you know, you know what, did the, I don't know what, the MUR, y'all did something horrible. They're not here anymore. You're not here, somebody. They did all of this stuff and they ruining your life, and then you come back with proof to show that you did not do it. Like, you know what I mean? They got to prove that you actually did it, because they have to prove this. And if they can't show you evidence, just like if they was to say you off somebody or something like that, if they can't show it, then you can't have it on there, period. So don't think about, like, if you in a right, like if you in a right, I mean, usually with late payments, we wrong. We was late. Usually a lot of us, we were late, period. We was late. So we gonna beg, we gonna beg them to remove it. We doing goodwill letters. But if you know that you paid on time, I'm telling y'all, don't go back and forth, because there's a check. I told y'all, this company right here, and if I be honest with the thing that I'm talking about, he owed the money. He owed the money. It's just the point that it's wrong on the credit report. So now we're suing you. They don't even have the proof and they offering money. So imagine if you got the proof, they in the wrong. I mean, in the wrong. Like, you running my credit, I can't get a car, I can't get a house now. Or if I'm getting it, I got a high interest rate. If they're in the wrong, and you have the proof, I wouldn't send none of that proof. I'll wait until after the court. I'll wait for all after the court. That's what I would do. I would get some money from it and I would call it a day. Because you got to think about it. If you're telling the credit bureaus you were late and then they go and tell the credit bureaus that you was late, what kind of record keeping are you keeping right now anyway? Like, that's the problem. What kind of record keeping are you keeping? You messing up my credit. Do I even want to have stuff with you? Because you're gonna try to do me in later on. Like, if I do get messed up, you the type of company that won't even help you. Some of them companies out there, if y'all mess up with them, or if y'all can't pay, like Navy Federal, if you can't pay them, they'll say, oh, you're going through a hardship. Okay, well, let me stop charging you interest, or let me lower your interest rate right now on your credit card. Let me cut your payment in half. They sound like the kind of company, if you're not keeping your records, y'all sound like the kind of company that ain't gonna help me out if I'm going through something. But I just know right now, y'all, if I know that I'm in the right, I'm not showing them no evidence. I'll show them evidence to when we go to court. I'm already sending them proof. What can I do in this case? If you already sending them proof, then let's see if they're gonna update it. And if they don't update it, then you already know you got a bigger problem. Like, you sent them proof and they still not updating it, then I would think about suing. That's what I would do. I would think about suing them. But then again, too, y'all got to think about your relationship with these companies. Oh, if you did the late pay me late for real, then what proof you sending them? What proof you sending them? If you did the payment late for real, then what proof are you sending? When you say you sending proof, it should be proof that you paid on time. You have me going on the tangent. I'm ready to do the case for you right now. But let me show y'all this thing. But y'all, we not sending in no proof. We're not sending in no proof to nobody. They supposed to have it. They put it on your credit reports. They messing with you. So if you had late payments and you was really late, y'all, don't forget we doing goodwill letters, we begging. That's what y'all gonna have to do. Or y'all can ask the credit bureaus to remove it, or y'all can do the thing like I told y'all. When y'all send in a goodwill letter to that company, if it's been more than 30 days, send that actual letter to the credit bureaus and say, hey, I thought they was gonna delete my credit reports. Why is it still here? And attach a copy of the letter that you mailed to them. And then hope that the credit bureaus will take care of it for you. But if y'all actually did it, y'all have to understand y'all actually did it when it come down to the late payments. But when it come down to collections, when it come down to charge-offs, I don't care if y'all actually owed the money. That ain't even what we talking about. We talking about, yes, I owe money, but now you making it worse for me. Now I can't get credit cards. It's not supposed to be as hard as you making it. Your reporting is inaccurate. It's supposed to be accurate. That's what the whole argument is. Or I asked you for documents to try to fix this with you, and you not trying to fix it. You rather keep talking bad about me instead of fixing it. That's what the argument is. Okay, now if they delete the collection, good. If they don't delete the collection, that's what the argument is. When y'all ask these collection companies for documents, they're gonna try to send you some bogus documents. Like I was talking to another client today, right? And I'm not telling, it's so many clients, I think they're not gonna be able to piece it together. But one of the clients I was talking to, um, she was like, "Oh, this company saying that they're going to sue me. We already been knew that, so we sent out the validation of that letter last month. Like, okay, send us the documents. Why they gonna send them a document? So the original document, I'm gonna make up some fake numbers. The original document say $5,100, but like that's what they put when, hey, we about to sue you. We want $5,100. That's how much the debt is. Why the proof that they sent say 5,800? Come on now. Like that's the kind of stuff where it's like, if you don't get out my face, if you don't delete this from my credit report, because you don't even have the right documents. That's like somebody snitching on you and they don't have all the evidence or something like that. You cannot do this. Like if you don't have to prove that I did this, you need to go on about your business. So on the original paper, it said 5,100. Then the paper that she just sent from us asking for validation, they say 5,800. So how you go from 51 to 5,800 and stuff like that? I'm not a lawyer. I'm not the judge, but that stuff ain't gonna fly in court. And once you call them out on this, which is what we're gonna do, that's when they're gonna try to backpedal. But when you see that they got a problem like that, and it's an actual collection company or the debt collector or whatnot, you need to send a letter to the original company asking them for their documents. Show that both of the documents, the collector and original creditor, both of their documents are incorrect. They're asking for the wrong thing, because that's where a lawsuit come in at. Because you need to have 100% accurate credit report, and then they need to have all of the correct documents. Because guess what? If you saying that it's 5,100 and that's what's on my credit report, why the documents that you sending me say 5,800? That means that you do not have the correct documents to even ask for the 5,100, which means that you should not have the 5,100 on the credit reports. Do y'all catch what I'm saying? That everything needs to match. Everything needs to match. Because if they try to sue you in court, the only way they're gonna get away with this stuff is if you don't go to court. So it all needs to match. And if it don't match, then your whole argument was, I told them to send me the documents. They did not send me the right documents. I tried to move on with my life. I tried to get a credit card. I tried to get a personal loan to even think about paying them back. But they couldn't even send me the correct documents. They continue to report this inaccurately. And since they did all these things, I'm damaged. I can't get credit cards. I can't get a car. I can't get a house. That's how you start building up. I'm hurt by them lying on me. That's all it is. They lying on me. Because if you telling the credit bureaus it's 5,100, but the only documents you got say 5,800, that means what you have is incorrect. Like it's not correct, and you're hurting me. So that's what the whole argument is of it all. Now, let me just finish this up because I want to finish this late payment thing up that we're talking about. So what if you did the late payment for real? I'm already sending them proof. I saw that. I got it. I'm gonna wait if they're not gonna fix it. Okay, wait. So did you pay or not? Did you pay or not? Did the credit bureaus call the lender to verify the account? They don't call the lender to verify the account. They actually send a document over to the lender. When I looked at a lot of court cases, what I found is, well, I already knew about the e-Oscar system. What they do is they take our dispute letters in, they scan them, they send it over to the creditor. They not even looking at it because they don't know themselves. They getting all the information from the creditor. And then they ask the creditor, is this correct? What you gonna do? That's why you learn something called Metro 2 compliance, because they have to make sure, the creditor have to make sure what they're putting in the system is Metro 2 compliant, meaning everything is lining up and all the information is correct that they're providing. So they send it over to the creditor, and the creditor gonna press some buttons. I don't know the exact buttons, but I'm gonna find out. The more cases I do, I'm gonna find out. But I don't know what it is, but they're doing some stuff with the creditor pressing some type of buttons. They basically saying that this is correct or fix this. And then they send it back to the credit bureaus, and the credit bureau's automated system gonna tell you what it is, whether it's gonna be verified or we updated your file. Those are the two things that they're gonna say. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that in this thing. But if you actually did not have a late payment, don't I know you already sent them documents at first already? That's fine. It's over. But if they don't delete it, you know who you're dealing with. Period. They don't if they don't remove them late payments, then you gonna be like, dude, what the heck? You gonna really just like the people that got identity theft and they really got identity theft and they won't remove the identity theft from their credit reports. Like how this is not mine for real. You trying to pin this on me? You gonna realize that you in that type of situation. And then you're gonna realize you need to go ahead and sue. Okay. And like I said too, when I sued the first time my creditor was $40,000 worth of debt, I owed the debt. That was not the question. That wasn't what we was talking about. What we was talking about is your inaccurate reporting. Now I can't move on with my life. I know I owe you, but while you still talking crap about me and not having it correct, it don't allow me to move on, even try to get another loan to pay you off. You messing up my life now. I can't move on with my life. So that's what the whole argument is with that. But if you actually wasn't late for real, for real. They should know that. They should never mark you as late. That's their error, and they need to fix the error. That's kind of like think of that as like a data breach kind of thing. You can't help what they say or do. You can't help that your stuff be in a data breach. It's just what it is, but they're gonna have to pay. They're gonna say, I didn't know somebody was gonna get our information out our system, but y'all still gonna pay that y'all had a data breach. Like, you know what I mean? You still gonna have to pay. I know you ain't mean to mark me late, but I still asked you to remove it and you did not remove it. And now we're here for a lawsuit. And now they're gonna go ahead and pay. Okay, so let me show you all this date tracker. And then this is last thing y'all need to know. Remember, throw everything inside of your file, date calculator, and then just track your dates. Okay, so let me show you. Wait, let me add this here first. Rakita, thanks for your help in the past. And yes, I love you. I love you too. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Now, I really do realize how much I love y'all seriously in real life. That I'm like, how much my passion is growing more and more that I talk to y'all about this stuff. Like, as much as I be like, I don't want to go to law school, da, 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 I'm really doing this for y'all because guess what? If I ever have a case, I can file my own cases. I just can't help y'all. And then, two, I'm risking not being able to even get my law license ever by helping y'all saying certain things and I'm helping with certain cases, but they family. I feel like I should help with cases with my family. What you gonna do? Snitch on me? We getting money, like you know what I mean? I'm helping you. Attorney ain't gonna help you. I feel like I shouldn't get in trouble for that, for helping, but I want to be able to help y'all too. Like I want to be able to just help with all your documents for real. And then two, I got clients I'm sending to attorneys, and it's taking them forever to sue. It's like, dude, why is it? And it could be the certain attorneys, but guess what? If you only got a certain amount of attorneys that willing to take your case, what are you to do? Like, what are you supposed to do? Okay, let me see if I can. Let me clean this, y'all. Okay, I had to clean it off. So this is that date tracker. So this is what I'm gonna show y'all. So y'all know on our certified receipts, right? We need to track the date on here. So once they tell you this is the date that you actually, let me give an example. Let me see. I'm gonna get one of my clients' files. I thought I was gonna get one for y'all. Where is it at? Thought I had one on top. Okay, I didn't. Okay, so let's act like they got the letter. They got the letter on the 25th. That's our date, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually put the date in here. So October, this is the date that they said that the credit bureaus got the letter. Okay, so October 25th, and then 2005. Oh, I'm talking about 2025. Yeah, I'm tripping. I had my coffee today for sure. Okay, so we got the date in there, right? So they got the letter on this date. They got 30 days to answer. So I like to just add 31 days on there. So days you're gonna add 31 and then calculate the new date. Okay, so we sent it out. Right here it says we sent it out. They actually got it October 25th, right? So that means on this date, this the day you need to pull your credit reports. Now, sometimes y'all gonna have different dates when you plug all three of them in. Maybe it was on the 26th, maybe the other one was on the 24th. You want to go with the latest date. So on the 26th, and then this date is going to change to the 26th too. That 26th is when you want to pull your credit reports because that's when all three of them is due. Now, the reason why y'all want to track these dates and y'all want to send stuff certified is because if they don't respond in the 30 days, they're required to delete everything that you asked them to delete, period. And if they don't delete it, that's a lawsuit in its own. That's its own lawsuit. Failure to investigate, period. And I'm not a lawyer, I'm not trying to get y'all legal advice. I'm just speaking to myself right now. I'm just telling y'all what it will be, you know. But this will be the date that you need to actually pull your credit reports. So what you need to do is you need to go ahead and track y'all certified receipt. Once y'all track y'all certified receipt, then y'all will get the date. Now, let me see. United States Postal Service tracking. Okay. So here's one of the tracking for one of my clients. I must have tracked them. They already in my system. They already in my system. So this is it right here. So September 24th, that's the date that they actually got the letter. Can y'all see that? So let me see. This must be a collection company or something because this is my UZO, say like Pennsylvania, is Equifax is they in Georgia, and Experian is in Texas. So this must be a collection company that we track or whatnot. But you can see right here, they got it September 24th, right? So September 24th, you need to do the 31 days from that day. Okay. So September 24th. So let's go to September 24th. And then we're doing 31 days. Oh my gosh, look at what a coincidence. The date that we said the other ones got it. So October 25th is the date. Now, this date right here, y'all see how I got this collection right here at the top that got deleted for the people that's watching me on TikTok? This date right here, think about it like this. I know this is not it, but if y'all was to think about it in terms of a collection, we sent out a letter to the credit bureaus. They had until this date to delete the account, which you see right here. These person got theirs deleted. They got different dates though. They had to this date to delete the account or to provide the evidence on how it was verified as accurate. Because we saying it's not accurate, that's why you need to delete it. So on this date, you want to pull your credit reports, see that what was deleted, what wasn't deleted, and what was not deleted, you want to send out another dispute letter. So I'm gonna give y'all all the dispute letters. I already gave y'all some dispute letters. Remember, I gave y'all the extra dispute letters. Y'all already have those. Remember, we did like 13 different new letters or whatever. Y'all can send out those letters too. But y'all just want to ask them, hey, y'all said it's verify what documents. So when you purchase a book, so have the course. So we're gonna go over this, but I just want y'all to understand like what's to come. So y'all already sent out y'all certified letters. So we acted like this was the date that they actually got it. We added 31 days to it, and then that's when we came up with this date right here. This the date that we want to actually pull the credit reports and see whether it was deleted or not. Now, by this date, if they did not delete it, if they did not respond to your disputes, you got different type of letters you need to send out because all you really doing is building a case. And if y'all look up anybody that ever did credit repair, period, if y'all look them up, all they kept saying in their letters was, you got to delete this account or I'm going to sue you. That's all they said in their letters. They always said that. It's my right that it's supposed to be deleted. It's my right. Da 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 da. Only thing is, we're gonna do it. Period. So we're gonna actually, if they don't delete it, we're actually going to sue them. Right? That's what we're gonna do. We're not just playing with them. Okay. So let me see if I can flip this around. Okay, so that's all I need to show y'all today. I need to show y'all how to keep y'all documents put together, which is what I already showed you. And then I need to show you how to track it. So I showed y'all how to track it. That's what this is. And then don't forget, you're gonna just put in uh-oh. Okay, I guess we're not gonna do that. Let me just put, I just put United States Postal Service tracking. That's what I put. That's what you all can put. So you can just put tracking certified mail and then go to the actual post office like this. I can't say too much. Put the like the tracking number right here. That's what you putting right there. You putting the actual tracking number from your certified receipt. So the actual tracking number on your certified receipt, that's what you putting right here, and then that's how y'all gonna come up with the dates. So remember, I already have some. I'm trying to hold the thing in. Of course, I already have some. So this is when I track one of my other clients. Just having a tracking number don't mean nothing. What y'all gonna do with a tracking number? But this is good for whoever wanted to track it. So they told y'all the exact date that they got it and the time. Okay, so they told you the exact date and the time that they actually got it. So that's why you want to track it, because if they don't respond in 30 days and you got proof that you sent it to them, you're supposed to delete everything. And then if they don't respond in the 30 days, then you already know, okay, you already messed up one time. I'm gonna let you mess up one more time. Just keep these for the documents and then I'm sorry, y'all. That's basically everything it is. But I hope that you all understand how y'all gonna keep y'all stuff together, how y'all gonna keep everything organized, because this is how I learned how to do it. And I just did this. I learned how to do this just because I just didn't know. When I was when I was putting files together, this is just like I had a daycare before. I had other business, I had tenants. I just pieced everything I saw from all of this stuff. Like when I had my real estate properties, when I had my tenants, like going to the doctor's office, seeing how they had stuff together. Um, Two, I went to school for early child education, which is what made it so much easier for me to be able to help my kids learn certain things and get them getting A's and skipping them in school. I just learned how to put all this stuff together just from different kind of things that I have done. Um, but I don't want y'all to overthink it, because push trying to shove when it's time for y'all to actually see. Like I told y'all, that company right now, then when it come down to the client, they're not even they didn't even get the documents or anything. Like they haven't even really got it. They know it's a lawsuit. I'm pretty sure anybody can look up the case or whatever. But they already asking them how much money they want, and they haven't even gotten the documents. Like they haven't even been served. So I don't want y'all to overthink it. If y'all have all y'all papers together like this, like hey, if you like Keita, I just put everything in a folder. If you send it to me, I'm pretty sure I can just piece it all together just because I know. But I would love if y'all round one letters y'all put together, just put them all bunched together and just put round one on them. And then also y'all round two. And then I put round one bureaus, round two bureaus, piece it all together like that. These are all of my denials, piece them all together. You don't even have to separate them by company, because I can easily look through them and y'all can easily look through them too and separate them by company. And then also too, the round one companies, the letters y'all send to the companies, piece them all together, put them inside your file just like this. And then if y'all get any responses, put all their responses together, keep it in your file. So if you say you definitely want to have a lawsuit, some of these companies you're not going to sue because they're going to delete it. But the ones that don't, you already got all your evidence put together. You just take all the stuff that don't matter to you and focus on what do matter. And like I said too, this is what a finished file could look like. So this is what that person that I'm helping right now, that I said that the goal is the 80K is like this goal that we're going for. This is what their stuff look like. But then this is and your credit in here and your credit report in here. That's what makes these big like this. It don't have to be this big. And then two, for my actual case, um, or here go another person I'm helping right here too. And these are family. So if y'all want to just think that I'm out here acting as an attorney, leave me alone. This is family. Everybody not gonna be like, yeah, Keita help. Some people are haters. And they're like, you shouldn't be doing that. You're not an attorney. Nah, 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 nah. They're family. I think I can do what I want. Their family. This is what theirs look like. This is what their actual case look like. Like this is what all their stuff look like here put together. So it ain't gotta be that thick, but just put it all together. Y'all gonna probably start off just like this. We already did round one, but when y'all start getting everything else, y'all put it all in here, okay? But let me answer these questions because we got 4 more minutes in this class, and then I'm going to the 8 o'clock class. Okay, and for the people that don't know, I didn't even tell y'all what was going on. I just was going in, y'all. After I seen that they was saying, "Well, how much money you want for the person?" I'm like, you weren't even served yet. You trying to give up money, but send it over." So we're doing 7 o'clock. This book right here, we're on day 14. It's 75 days total, and then we're doing 8 o'clock. Also with this, I'm just basically gonna repeat everything I said at 7 o'clock for 8 o'clock. Everything that's in this book, y'all can do it on your own. The books is down below, but y'all in a free class basically where I'm going over every single page with y'all and I'm teaching y'all stuff that's way more advanced that's in its actual book. Because I'm learning more along the way so I can tell y'all more. When y'all purchase any of these books, y'all have access to a free course that's gonna have all the documents that you need. So all the documents that you're gonna need that's good to pair with this, you're gonna have it. When you purchase this book too, you're gonna have like a QR code when y'all first like right here, you're gonna have a QR code, and then also you'll see a QR code right here. Scan it. If you haven't got access to course, scan it. You'll be able to get access um, to the course. So this is at 7 o'clock, and then also at 8 o'clock, and then at 9 o'clock we're going to do this, which is raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. So that's why I really wanted y'all to see these results right here. This is 86 points, and this is only one thing that happened. They only got one account deleted, and here y'all we doing so many things to get that 100 points per bureau. So this client right here, they got a bankruptcy removed, they got a student loan removed, and then two, you can see these are actual results from my clients. So this is what y'all looking at. So we're going to start doing this 9 o'clock on Saturday. Now, I know I'm telling y'all about this is what we need to do. Y'all need to piece this together, piece that together. Once you all do all the things that I'm telling you in terms of getting the books, if y'all get any of the books, y'all have access to the course, y'all have an option to do the 6 months of letters. Once y'all have the option to do the 6 months of letters, you do the easy thing, which is basically getting your credit reports. That's all it really is. Once y'all get y'all credit reports, I'll create the 6 months of my team will create the 6 months of letters for you all. Y'all should mail them in. So y'all just mail them in. I suggest y'all mail them out certified. And then every month, depending on what's deleted, what isn't deleted, then y'all can remove that stuff from y'all letters. But keep in mind, y'all, that if they don't delete the stuff, you need to be thinking about suing and taking action and then getting money. That's the biggest thing. Deletion is gonna come no matter what, but getting money is the biggest thing because when y'all get the money, now y'all can use that to pay off some of y'all other credit cards. Y'all can use that to pay off y'all car. Y'all can use that for y'all down payment. A lot of y'all want to buy a house. Use that money for y'all down payment. Use it for y'all investments accounts because y'all ain't have nothing saved. Y'all know put in y'all savings account because y'all don't have a savings. Whatever y'all want to do, but just do something positive with it because it's gonna be a lot of money. I just want y'all to do something positive with it. So I'm gonna teach you all while we're doing this book. Y'all technically gonna be doing everything that y'all need to go and do this step and to actually sue. Um, but yeah, we're going over all the steps. I'm doing this all into the new year. So until December 31st, that's December 31st will be my last day. So that's the last day for this. That's our 75th day for this. And then also this one right here is from November 1st to the 30th, and then December 1st to the 30th. And I know I said I'm doing this Saturday, but literally every single day I'm going live at 9 o'clock. It's literally 30 days worth of stuff you have to do on here. Okay. So like on day 7, we talking about debt validation, which is what we talk about today, right? A little bit. And then also we're gonna talk about goodwill letters. So we're gonna send out letters to all our collection companies on this day. And on this day right here, we're gonna send out a goodwill letter for our late payments. But every day we're gonna have something to do, and I'm gonna do it with you all, and then I'm gonna provide all of the free documents inside of your course. So this is not, oh, let me come Saturday and see what I need to do. No, this is every day we're doing it together, like me holding your hands. And y'all know y'all talk about this little credit lock in. I call it a little credit lock in because I haven't, not credit lock in, but just a lock in general on TikTok. Oh, we're locking in end of this year. We got 3 months left. We got 4 months left. We're gonna do this. Y'all know y'all seen them videos. I took it serious, but I said, you know what? I'll lock in with you all for credit. And that's kind of what I've been doing. And I have been locking in fully. I literally put a whole course together for you all for free. I put all of the books here for sale on TikTok. I've been present with you all every single day since the 10th of October for at least 3 hours per day. At the same time, I've been locked in. I've been sending letters out for you all. I've been doing a lot of things, but we're going to continue to do this until December 31st. And I feel like since my class is going to be done, all I got to do is study for my LSAT next year. We'll see what's going to come. And I'm also putting out a book every month. So my bankruptcy book is coming. It's going to be inside of the TikTok shop soon. I'm going to add that inside the TikTok shop soon. It's going to teach you how to go from the 400s and 500s after go from the 400s and 500s in bankruptcy to the 700s in less than 6 months. So I'm gonna teach y'all how to be able to do that. So that book is coming soon because I had did that before. I filed for bankruptcy and I didn't even get it discharged. I just got it dismissed, which is worse. That's not better. You want to get it actually discharged because your debts will be cleared or whatnot. But I got mine dismissed, and I still went from the 500s to the 700s in less than 6 months. So I'm bringing that book out. So I'm doing a lot of stuff to lock in. So I'm going to be here every single day. I'm telling y'all what y'all need to do. And I want to be honest with y'all. As much as y'all want to send out letters and y'all gonna hope these accounts gonna get deleted, I just know that y'all gonna get frustrated. Y'all gonna be wondering why these accounts are getting deleted. Don't look no further. Don't wonder. Think about taking legal action and actually do it. What is gonna hurt y'all? And the point that y'all getting money, I just told y'all about this person. They really owe the money. Literally did a lawsuit, and the company, which is a big bank that everybody would know if I say it, y'all would know what the bank is. They didn't even get this. They didn't even get served yet, and they trying to figure out how much money he wants. They already asking, like, you ain't even get the papers yet. You don't even know my name fully, like, but you already trying to figure out how much money. This is our second time communicating. And I said too, always to tell them to email you or put it in writing. Do not talk on the phone with none of them, like at all. Like when they say lawyers are liars, you get paid for certain things. You get paid to tweak certain things. Like I'm teaching y'all how to tweak certain things. It's technically the truth, but it's you stretching the truth just a little bit. So no, don't even. This is what it is. It's the law says this, so they're playing on it so much. So ask them to put everything in writing, but be prepared for when y'all come to classes. Be prepared because I'm just gonna teach y'all whatever I got to teach y'all that day, and then we're gonna keep it pushing. Okay. And if y'all ever have questions, definitely always just come to the live. Y'all know I'm live every day from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come here and ask any questions that y'all have. I got it. I'm gonna wait. See, let's see. Proof to update. Then don't forget to send it. We're not sending no proof to no companies at all, none. Like that's another thing. Y'all show proof in discovery. So when y'all do lawsuits, it's a such thing as discovery. At that point, y'all show proof. Okay, make sure that because by the end they already gonna be cutting checks. Because you doing all this, showing that y'all ain't getting paid for it. They getting paid $4.50 an hour. So make sure y'all getting y'all $4.50 an hour. From doing all the stuff that they asking y'all for. And I'm just being serious. And I can't say that much because I have certain things, y'all know I can't say much, but I can talk about everybody else's case now. And I'm gonna help, I'm gonna continue to help, and I'm gonna continue to run my mouth as much as I want. But again, y'all know that the credit bureaus do not like this. We already went over this. They don't want y'all to be able to know certain things. Why would they? Everybody will sue them. Hey y'all, what's up? What y'all want to know about credit? Car charge-offs, you treat car charge-offs just like anything else. They're just a charge-off. They're a company on a credit report. Y'all just when it come down to y'all actually owe these companies, y'all look at the reporting period. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at the reporting. Is there errors in the reporting? That's all we're looking at. And since there's errors in the reporting, you have to remove from my credit reports. And then outside of that, not even just errors on your credit reports. Once you see that there's errors on your credit reports and you ask them to delete it and they don't delete it, and then you say, well, show me the documents, and they fail to give you the documents, that solidifies your whole argument. Because how you gonna say I owe you money and you're not gonna show me the documents and you're really not showing the credit bureaus the documents? That solidifies the argument. So that's kind of what it is. We need to ask them for documents, and they're not gonna have the documents to be able to prove it. I told y'all about that client earlier that they basically told her, hey, we're going to sue you. You owe $5,100 to us. And then she sent in a letter. I said, hey, send this letter to him. She sent a letter to him, and now they saying it's the documents they have say 5,800. No, you wrong. It must be correct. So that's what I said. Have them send you the documents. And if they don't send the correct documents, are these documents you're going to show in court? The judge ain't going to let this fly. Is this all you have? So I want you all to think about that. Weekends count in the 30 days. Yes, 30 days in general. I disputed charge off Experian. It came back updated, but it came back the same day. No, and don't you have to think about it. If you told me that you disputed something and it came back the same day, that means that you disputed that thing online. We not disputing nothing online. Y'all need to keep y'all a paper trail. So y'all need to send everything certified. Don't dispute anything online because you wouldn't even know it came back the same day. Because there ain't no way they took that thing out the mail and scanned it and then told you it was good based off of a certified later date. It's no way that they're going to do that. It's going to take one a little time to do it. That's why I say do this because y'all have a paper trail. Y'all know when these companies try to sue us, what they have. They come with certified mail. They come with some type of proof, tracking, all of that. So we need the same thing with them. And for the people that's in the 8 o'clock class, we're going to go over our tracking today. So welcome to the people that's in the 8 o'clock class. We're going to go over our tracking today in our book. So I'm going to teach you all how to track and also how to organize. That's the biggest part. So how to dispute like a pro, basically. And the pro is the people that's going to sue and get money. That's a pro to me. I don't care about, I got special tricks to get stuff deleted. The special trick that I like to use is lawsuits. That's the special trick because you're gonna come out with money, you're gonna come out with deletions, and you're gonna come out with them never trying to get this money from you or send it to another company. So today we're doing to the dispute like a pro. Make sure y'all put y'all credit scores here at the bottom. Okay, that's going to be the biggest thing. And if y'all really about it, y'all really doing the whole workbook. If y'all actually doing like weight loss and stuff like that, like me, that's something I am doing. I am tracking that too. I want y'all to put that at the bottom too, so that y'all can start tracking y'all weight. So 'cause this is supposed to be for your mind, body, and your credit. It's supposed to be like an overall like. In 75 days, you getting your life together on another level. That's what this is. So I'm going to teach you all how to track and how to put your documents together, okay? So I'm going to run through these last questions because it's not going to take us that long to go over how to put your documents together. I'm going to go over a few more questions. After I'm done just going over the questions, I'm going to teach y'all how to put y'all files together, y'all documents together. I'm going to show y'all some of the files that I am managing, how you put it together so y'all can do it for yourselves. And then I'll go and answer more questions for you all, okay? So let me see. So the 30 days definitely Beauty and Grace. It does the 30 days count the weekend for sure. I just sent my all certified all of them. Okay, that's good. King Mac, that is really good. Just make sure that you're tracking it. Last year, too many Popeyes. Tweak your weed. Oh, thank you. Such kind words. Such kind words. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Y'all know I had to put this on too. I can't do my hair every day. Y'all see my hair. My hair is very long, so I'm very secure in my hair. But thank you so much for your kind words. What's wrong? Huh? You want some pizza? Yeah. Okay, go get one slice and then you gotta go to bed, okay? Okay, go. You can get one slice too. But I gotta do what I gotta do so we can come in here because I gotta work out, y'all. We working on get our lives together. Okay, so let me show y'all what we're doing. So when it come down to these files, let me show y'all. I told y'all I wanted y'all just to get y'all a folder like this. So get y'all a folder like this and just put your files in it. This is what I want y'all to do. Just put y'all files in it, right? This is what it's gonna look like. So when y'all do y'all letters, this is example of like y'all round one. I like to put like round one bureaus on here. Clip all of your letters together, and then also you all are going to track your certified receipts, and then you're going to also keep track of your certified receipts. You can have them all in here. So this will be a round one letters. These are round one letters to your bureaus. You're going to also do round two letters to the bureau. So we're going to send out a whole nother set next month. So we're going to put all of the letters we send to the credit bureaus. We're going to do all of our certified receipts and all of our tracking. We're going to piece those together just like this too. Now, next month, we also have to send a letter to each company that's on your credit reports. So each company that's on your credit reports, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to send a letter to them. We're going to track our certified receipts because we send a certified, and then we're going to put all of the round one letters to the companies. That's what I'll put on this little sticky note right here, round one letters to the companies. We're going to also piece them together. And then also, you're going to get responses from the credit bureaus. You can piece all the responses together, regardless of when they sent it. Just piece them all together. Don't overthink it. All the responses from them, sometimes you're not going to get a lot, but sometimes you will, depending on how many accounts you have. So all the responses, then also all your denials, piece them all together, just like this. So when I say piece them all together, you'll have your, let's move to certified receipts. You will have responses from the companies. You'll piece all the responses together. When you get a new one, you clipping that onto this too. Everyone you get, you just flipping it on, flipping it on, flipping it on. And then too, while you all are applying for credit, that's the biggest thing I told y'all. Hey, apply for credit. Get the credit that you want. As you all applying for credit, if you got any denials, piece all your denials together, okay? That's going to be good. Yeah, that's true. But sometimes people have problems. They can't, you have problems. Like I went through a crazy divorce, went through a lot. I couldn't help it. And then I had all the kids I had to take care of. What you gonna do? Like when I went through horrible things, and I went through domestic violence. I went through a whole stage. That's why I had the $40,000 worth of credit cards. That's what I literally had to live off of to be able to help me and my kids. I didn't know I was marrying this crazy man, or all this stuff is gonna happen. So even if you are paying your bills on time, some people are getting sick because they send to ask people to pay their bills on time and stay in good standing. That's all you need. What happened when you can't do that? What happened if you get sick? What happened when you lose your job? What's going to happen right now with this shutdown? What you going to tell the federal workers right now? What happens if they get behind on their bills and now these companies start messing up their credit? What are y'all going to say? Life happens. So now that life happened, we got to figure out how to pick it up. Because we can all say pay our bills on time. That's easy, to say pay your bills on time. So yeah, everybody have to go through things. That's why I don't even try to say nothing about, things. It's easy to say pay your bills on time. That's like people like that don't have a retirement. Okay, just invest in your IRA. You should at least be maxing out your IRA every year, your $7,000. That's easy to say. That's like somebody teaching investment. Invest in your IRA. You don't even need to be here learning about investing. Just put in your IRA and put it in SPY. Like they say, put it in some ETFs. No. What if I can't put it in there? What if I'm late? What if this? What if that? Everybody got their own situation. But I'm a little spicy today so please bear with me. I had coffee, so I get a little spicy. But I just certain comments, it's like we know to pay our bills, like we know this. But piece everything together basically and put it inside of this folder, okay? And for the people that we talked about too, people that have yeah, so these are my actual books that I created based off my experience and my education that I have and things that I have, my experience and my education. So these are my actual books. You will actually get a physical book actually in the mail, and I will mail it to you. I'll be the one to mail it to you. And then two, you all have a course that come with it all. Okay. But everything that you have, basically, you're going to be piecing it together. So let me show y'all a few of my clients' files. So this is one of my clients. What we do right now, all we did for this person right here, so y'all can see what it kind of looked like. Can y'all see? Y'all see this right here? Just the paper clips, having it all put together. All we did was we sent out 2 rounds of letters to the credit bureaus. They have to still send out the letters to the companies. And then two, they sent out letters. Theirs look a little bit more thicker. They sent out letters to the credit bureaus and they also sent out letters to the company. So you can see that looks a little bit more thicker too. Thank you so much. Good evening to you. Now, that client right now, too, the client that I was telling you all about, where I'm actually helping them through the full process from the complaint. They're a family of mine, very close. So I feel like I'm open to be able to help them with their case. We already did the complaint. We already put the complaint in. All of the companies are getting served. I'm doing good today. I had some coffee, but I had it around 5 o'clock, so it's just now kicking in like crazy. So I'm like this in the seat. I'm bouncing all over the place. But I was so tired. I had to do something. I was so tired. I knew I wasn't gonna make it, and I was gonna be very dull when I lied. But the person I was helping you with, I was telling you all that I'm helping them with their lawsuit. They're a family member of mine, so I'm helping them with their complaint. I'm helping them with all of the negotiations. I'm helping them with the summons and everything they have to do. Right now, the companies are being served. All the companies haven't even been served. So we just waiting on everybody to be served, and then we can actually start doing a lawsuit. So one of the companies that haven't been served yet, which is a huge bank that everybody would know if I was to say it out loud, they in their response, this is our second response to them. Their response is what do you all want for a settlement? Basically, how much money you want and what do you all need to make this go away? They haven't even been served yet. So the goal for this person is we want to get $10,000 per company. That will be the goal. So this is what theirs look like, but we have their annual credit report. So we have the annual credit reports in these big clips. So if these annual credit reports wasn't in here, um, then it probably wouldn't look like this. It probably wouldn't look like this. But y'all have to think about it too. So for this, you see how thick this thing is? That's minimum. That's after all negotiations. You know, some companies, you know, you saying you want $10,000 per company. Like that's your, you know, I have to leave with this thing. Some companies may mess around and give you 30. Some companies may give you the five. Some, you know, you got to figure out what your negotiation is going to be. But if y'all just put everything in y'all folder, y'all have to wait to get to that stage. Y'all don't know what it's going to be. And when companies first thing they want to do is start settling, I say go ahead and don't play no games. They're trying to settle early to get a discount. Give them a discount, okay? Like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just settle with them and get this little money and let them go on out the way. I'll focus on the other companies. Remember, I told y'all when it come down to the lawsuits, the biggest thing is the money. The deletions, the judge will give you that. Like, you know what I mean? Like the biggest thing is the money. So that's the first thing, getting money from them. You have to think about it. The reason why we got to be thinking about getting money from them is because all this time we've been sending letters. Look, y'all sitting here right now. We shouldn't be sitting here talking about none of this stuff and we being real, how to get stuff deleted. We should be on the other end. We should be talking about what investments account. We should be talking about, oh, y'all see Amazon go up in the stocks today. You know, Amazon did good. Did y'all trim y'all stuff today? Did y'all take some profits today on Amazon? Because that's what I was looking into other discussion. That's what my discussions was about today. We shouldn't be sitting here talking about stock. I mean, we shouldn't be sitting here talking about these accounts. But since we're talking about these accounts, y'all doing all this stuff right here, y'all got to make sure in the end y'all do get paid because these lawyers they're getting paid 350, 450 an hour. Okay, so they feel like they can sit and mess with y'all all day because they're going to get paid from their clients regardless. So you have to make it worth it for you. And if you have a lawyer, they're going to make sure they make it worth it for them. Okay, so the biggest thing is get your money. And the point that this company is a huge company and they have not even been served yet and they already given up money. It shows that what I'm telling y'all is the real deal, okay? And once that case is fully settled out, and I'm going to start showing y'all some other cases too. On I'm probably gonna do that inside, like later on, inside of my schools of credit membership. I'm gonna start showing y'all those cases and how it's gonna work. But again, this is what the file can look like, especially after having an annual credit report. This is huge. My stuff was like this. That's it. This little top part, maybe like this is a lot. Okay, let me see if I can. Let me find mine. This is a lot of documents, and that's why I was like, they need to just give us this money. This is too much. Okay, so here go mine right here. This is what mine looked like. And this is too, even after the case, because I got stuff in here from the case. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can show y'all more stuff in here. But yeah, this is what it's gonna look like. So put all y'all denials in here, put all y'all letters in here, put everything inside of here. Now y'all can do a spreadsheet and actually track it. And what y'all really want to do is y'all want to go ahead and track these dates. So I'm gonna show y'all, because I showed the other class too, how to track the dates and how to track it easily. Okay. So let me show you what it's gonna look like because I already have it on here. So let me see. Okay, let me show y'all what it's gonna look like because y'all have to track y'all dates, okay? Okay, so let me share this. Perfect. Let's make sure that they can see. Let me make that small. Perfect, right? And so I like to just put the date tracker and then time and date. This is what you all, that would be good. And then you click it. Certain things I can and can't say. So y'all gotta kind of fill in the blanks with me, okay? So this is what it is. You'll put the date right here, and then we're going to do add days. And then we got to give them 31 days. So we'll add 31 there, okay? And then we're going to add the date here. Oh, wait. Sorry, you all. I didn't put y'all on this thing. So we're gonna put the date here, make sure we don't add days, and then they got 31 days to respond to us, and then we're gonna have our date down here at the bottom, okay? So if they get it tomorrow, they're gonna have until December 1st to actually delete the account from our credit reports. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what we asked them to do, right? They got until this date to delete it. So we're gonna pull the credit reports because we don't care when they're gonna give us our response. When we checked our credit reports when you was supposed to delete it. Look at the date. This is what the date was, which is a huge problem. Okay, so now I like to look up the United States Postal Service tracking certified mail. Okay, and then this is the tools. And then once you all do this, you'll click here. Okay, let me share this. This is what it's going to look like here. Okay. I gotta kind of look at certain things. Okay. So that certified receipt, y'all remember when we sent our stuff out certified? We got this number right here. This is what it's probably gonna look like for y'all. They probably stamped it and all this stuff. This number right here that y'all have to have it here. Okay. And then two, this is example of what it looks like when you actually track it. So this is an example of an actual certified receipt from one of my clients. It looked like it probably went to like a collection company. So they actually got it September 24th, 2025 at 11:57. So y'all know how the credit bureaus, you send a letter to them, they be like, we never got a letter from you. You can't say that anymore because I actually tracked it. Or we did respond in time. No, you didn't. So let's check them. So September 24th, 2025, right? Okay, share this tab. So September 24th, 2025, calculate the new date. So again, it's 31 days, right? Because they got 30 days to respond, so I add that extra day on there. Okay, so they technically had until Saturday, October 25th to respond. If they did not delete the account from the credit report, which is all they could be doing, if the account is still inaccurate and you just basically updating the account, that's a problem. So they had until October 25th, Saturday, to delete the account. This is the day right here where you want to actually pull your credit reports. So this is the date that you want to actually pull your credit reports, okay? So this is that once you actually pull your credit reports, then this you'll be able to see what accounts was deleted and what accounts was not deleted. The accounts that was not deleted, that's who you want to think, okay, I'm gonna have to take some legal action against you. So you want to think, depending on what round you're on. If you're on the first round, you need to send a letter to the credit bureaus or you need to send a letter to the company saying, hey, how did y'all verify this information? Send me all your documents. Okay, now if this date is from you already doing that, so if you already did the round two, one to the collection company, one to your creditors collection company, one to the bureaus, this is your round two. Then on this day you pull your credit reports, you realize, okay, I gotta sue them at this point. So then you gotta think, okay, am I gonna send out a demand letter? You know, my demand letter, what I would do, I'll send out a letter to them asking them for 9,000, 12,000, 10,000, ask for a nice amount of money or whatever, saying, hey, delete this from my credit reports, give me this money and never ask me about this debt again, or I'm going to actually take legal action. I'm suing all these people. You better make sure you respond within 15 days, and I'm sending it to the registered agent. So that's what this will be. That's what this date will be here. Okay, so once I get the report, I see that they still playing games with me. I'm gonna pull a report on this day. I'm gonna have that letter out by Monday because you know the post office may be closed. That's all like me. I got two of them that open very late. Other than that, I'm gonna send a certified letter out to the registered agent and tell them I need the money and I need you to delete this from my credit reports. And I told y'all with that case that I'm helping with right now, the point that they already asking how much money, it's like you didn't even see the lawsuit. You already trying to give up money. Y'all do not overthink this. Do not, do not, do not. I did not know how easy it was. So let me say this too. When I first did my very first case, when I actually sued my creditors, so when I had the $40,000 worth of debt that I got removed, Oh, thank you so much, Tori. So, um, what happened was the judge, so I did small claims. The judge was like, y'all go and talk about this or whatever. And I'm thinking, I don't want to talk about this. I want them to get this, delete this from my credit reports. That's all I cared about was deleting from my credit reports. I didn't know that talking about it is what y'all going to do, period. Talking about it is basically settle, figure it out. Because I thought that the judge did everything. I thought that the judge is the one that's gonna give y'all the money, that's gonna delete the stuff and all this stuff. Until my professor made it very, very clear. And then at this point, too, I realized that I already had the lawsuit with those creditors. I realized too that I told them I wanted to get it deleted, but then I got scared because he gave us another court date, and I thought the judge was going to do everything. But I realized too, everything got deleted, which is what I wanted anyway. I just want everything to be deleted. I didn't know to ask for money. And then I end up not having to pay the debt anyway because they never sued me. So they already knew we're not going to talk to you about this debt no more. You suing us and we're going to delete it from your credit report. I didn't know to ask for money on top of that. I didn't know that. So when it came down to when I did my lawsuit with Midland, they removed it from state court and moved it to federal court. I was scared, but I never knew that you're supposed to talk to the companies. But my professor made it very, very clear that y'all a lot of times not going to go to trial. Y'all finna settle. So y'all just have to think about this whole case. If I, how we send out letters and stuff like that, y'all just have to think about it as y'all got a personal assistant that's going to personally call you right now and offer you some money and is going to delete it for you. Think of it like that. If y'all just think about it like that, y'all are going to be good because that's exactly what my professor made it clear about. She said all they're going to do now is because think about it, if big companies, if you slip and fall at Publix or whatever, the manager at Publix, they're gonna brush you off, act like it's nothing. But when corporate get it, when they get an actual lawsuit, they're gonna send somebody to talk to you and say, okay, what happened? I'm going to help you. Let me solve this problem. Because now it's a huge problem. So think about it like this. Even though these companies are not deleting stuff from your credit reports, think about it like this. They're scanning greetings to you too. They're scanning all of our stuff into a system. That's all they're doing. Nobody's looking at our letters, right? So when you finally ask for a demand, their lawyer that you want, that person, the lawyer that's actually going to be in charge of the case, they're going to already get your demand, but they're not going to take you serious. They're not going to take you serious. So you can be thinking, dang, Keita said, the demand, I'm supposed to get the $10,000. I thought I asked for 9. I thought I'm going to get it. Don't trip. Do not trip because when you actually continue to go through your case, my professor made it very clear that a lot of times they need the actual lawsuit. That's when you make it real, like it's a real thing. Like just like I don't think till y'all say something, until y'all put me in handcuffs, it's not real. Like I'm gonna do this and that. All right, do it until you're in handcuffs. Think about like you handcuffing them, because now it's like, no, you can't get up out of here because the judge will do something to you if you don't. Because if they don't answer to you, they're gonna get the default judgment. So now they gotta fight you. Now they gotta pay all these lawyer fees. So don't trip if they don't delete stuff from your credit reports, and don't overthink when I'm telling y'all, oh, put this together, all with the case. All you have to think about is nobody's answering my stuff because their system is automated. It is what it is. It's an automated thing. That's kind of when you're on the phone with the automated thing, and you press 000, the operator gonna help you. Okay, the lawyer is going to give you what you want. Think about it like that. You pressing 0, you trying to get through it. You keep pressing 0. Oh, I know I can help you right now. The automated system. I can delete your accounts. No, you can't because I'm trying right now. Do another letter. That's you trying to press 0. Press 0. It's not working until you do a lawsuit. That's when you're gonna actually talk to an actual person that at that point can give you some money, that can delete it from your credit reports, and that's never going to ask you about the debt again. Think of it that way. Like that's how I had to start thinking about it because my professor made it very clear. It's just like this. When you do a slip and fall, like I said, at Publix, the manager going to say, oh, you okay? Okay, we're going to just, go to the hospital. I wish you the best. Not knowing that you're going to sue Publix. Okay, you're going to sue Publix. Once you sue Publix, now they're doing more than saying we wish you the best. They're like, okay, what do you want? Because now the judge can get in them. They can get sanctioned, y'all. They can get fines if they don't respond to you. Okay. And don't forget, if you go to trial, they got to have certain documents to show that they were in the right to do what they were doing. And then you already have the documents showing, you know what, I was trying to, Your Honor, I was trying to get them to remove it. I was asking them for all the documents. They didn't send me anything. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't get approved for credit cards. I couldn't get approved for a house. I have kids. I tried to do this. I tried to do that. I could not do it. That's all of the damages or whatnot. You just building it all up, and you have proof you tried to do everything. And that's the same thing that they do in automobile accidents too. My professor made it very, very clear. Like, Kita, they're settling. When we first started the class, she made it very, very clear that they're settling. She also said too that if you look up cases and instead of you seeing dismiss, like you can look at the docket, something called the docket, where you can see exactly what's happening in the case, like this happening, that's happening. If you see that somebody voluntarily dismissed the case and it's very early, she said that is nothing but a settlement. And a lot of states, people, different states do different things, but if y'all see that they voluntarily dismissed it, that is nothing but a settlement. And they probably got a whole settlement agreement behind what you see in front of everybody. Okay, so that's what it is. So when I'm telling y'all just to put y'all stuff together, just put it together. Don't make it hard. And if you all are a member of mine, because I'm actually sending out y'all letters, don't even trip. I'm putting y'all stuff together. I'm keeping it organized. All I want y'all to do is anything that y'all get in the mail, keep it. And a lot of times, too, to be honest with y'all, I do not care what the credit bureaus are sending you, unless they're saying that they don't think that it's you. If they think saying that they don't think it's you, then we need to make sure that we send another certified letter saying, it is, this is me, delete the stuff. A lot of times they send that because they know that a lot of accounts need to get deleted, but they're like, hold on, I don't know. This is a lot we're deleting. Let's make sure that this is the right person. So they do this little fake letter. We don't think that it's you. We think you work with a credit company. Y'all, myself, when I hand wrote my letter, they told me, we think you working with a credit company. How? And I ain't even using like the same letters that everybody else is using. I wrote the letter, like I just wrote it out with my hands, and I didn't say anything legal. How you saying you think I'm working with a credit company? It's just their system. When they get it scanned in, their system is pushing out whatever they want to push out. But now they have to deal with all these strays, which is these lawsuits. But it's fine, because imagine if they did delete all the accounts for people credit reports, they'll be out of a lot of money. They get paid because people need to check credit reports. If we all had good credit, they'll be out of business, because when nobody know what's behind us, they wouldn't care what's behind the scenes. Like, like Sunshine Lady, I already know what's on your credit. You got good credit like everybody else. I don't need to see your credit report. Why would I pay for something I don't need? It's kind of like that. So when y'all do all of y'all stuff, even if y'all, like, if y'all going through a phase right now and y'all saying that this is a lot, like, I'm just being honest. I remember going through the stuff I told in the last class. I remember being depressed doing my stuff. That's why I did like the 6 months of letter, how I got the free 6 months of letters for y'all, because it's nothing for me to create them on my end. I literally created 6 months of letters for myself, and I created them at one time because I just knew I had energy right then and there. I was going through something. I was depressed. So I just literally every month I sent out my round one. I set a timer. Okay, it's 31 days, or I sometimes did like I just said 35 days because I had to let them get time to get it. I said, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and mail out another one. So I just labeled them round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So y'all see, I already got like a whole stack of, because I got to send out certifies, every day, right? This is how I separated them for, okay, this is going to be my round one. This is going to be my round two. And when the time came, I just mailed it out. Okay. But y'all have me mailing the letter. So if y'all know that y'all going through something, just get y'all the folder like this. I don't care if y'all got like uh-oh, I'm turned this off. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't care if y'all have like a little bucket, like I don't care. Throw it in something. Y'all got a little garbage bag. I don't care. Y'all just need to put them all inside of a bag so that when the stuff hits the fan, you'll be prepared to do something. And my thing was when I was depressed like this, going through it, and I did the 6 months of letters, I had a lot of counts on my credit reports that I had to work to get it removed. When I sent out my disputes, I kept getting responses from the credit bureaus, and then some of the companies, once they get the response from the credit bureaus about the accounts, they send me stuff too. I had all of my stuff coming in the closet. My daughter literally reminded me of this. Like, when y'all going through stuff y'all don't remember, she was like, I remember one time you had a lot of letters in the closet. Then we got to get our shoes. all these letters are on top of the shoes. That's because they were sending all of the stuff inside the closet. Like in my house, they had our mailbox was basically connected to a closet, so they dropped it in the closet. So that was my way of just catching all of the mail. But if y'all going through something and y'all not separating it like this, if y'all not separating it like this, just put it inside a box, put it inside a crate, put it inside of a bag. Like, I don't care. Just put it together. When it's time to actually do a case or something like that, you can easily go and open up all the mail at one time. Some of my clients too, just they literally say, they be like, Keita, here's all my stuff, because I know people are going through things. Because I remember when I went through it. I already know. That's why I try not to just judge nobody. I don't care what y'all going through. That's why I say I'm gonna still do the 6 months of letters. All y'all really doing is getting y'all credit reports. That's all y'all doing. And I'm like, I'll create them for you. Okay. But I just want y'all to just make sure y'all keep all of it together. That's it. And if y'all want to be more organized because y'all ain't going through anything, y'all got the extra time on y'all hands or whatever the case may be, then put it all inside of a file folder like this. Separate it, round one, bureaus, put them all together. Round two, bureaus, put it together. Round one, companies, put them together. All your denials, put them together. All your responses, put them together. That's it. That's it. Because then you gotta think about it. They already asking how much this person want, and they didn't get no documents yet. And they probably don't even ask for no documents, and they gonna give him some money. So I don't want y'all to overthink it. That's just my spiel on that, okay? But that's exactly how you're gonna put it together. Y'all just need to track y'all dates, and y'all can track y'all dates right on top of here. Y'all can put all y'all dates. Y'all can put round one at the top, put all three names of the bureaus, and then put the date that they got it and the date that they received it. And then also inside of y'all workbook, y'all have it here. You see on day number 14, it say track it like a pro. You can track all of your dates right on this page. Look, say notes right on this page. So y'all can put all of y'all dates right on this page, okay? And then y'all can put all of y'all notes on this side. Y'all put y'all dates on this page. So let me give y'all an example where my book at of what it would look like, okay? I'm gonna try to make it overly complicated, but I need y'all to understand this, okay? My desk is a mess today. Okay, let me see. But I got all of these books. I'm gonna talk to y'all about them, okay? Round one, round one bureaus, put TransUnion, Experian, and then Equifax. So you can do just like this. Y'all see how I put this on here? Round one deals, and then TransUnion, Experian, Equifax, and then y'all can put the date that they actually received it on here, and then the date that you got to follow up on it, and put that follow up date inside of your calendar. One thing I forgot to tell you all too is when y'all have y'all follow up date, say for example that one was October 25th, right? What if when you look at all three credit bureaus, one got October 25th, one is October 24th, and one is October 26th? You're gonna go off of that latest date and then figure out the 31 days from that date, and then you're going to pull your credit reports on that date. That way you can make sure that all of them had an ample amount of time, and then you pull on that date. Okay, so that's what you all will be able to do. But y'all can put y'all dates on here, and then that's just round one, and then you're going to do round two. So you're going to say round two bureaus. Okay, and then you got trans again, and then you got Experian, and then you got Equifax. And then also you have companies. And then let's just say LVMV funding. Let's say Midland. Let's say ERC. Let's say Capital One. So next time when y'all do y'all stuff, this is what it's gonna look like. Y'all gonna put y'all dates on here. Right? Y'all gonna put all y'all dates, and then y'all gonna put the dates because we doing all of these next month and something at one time. You gonna put all of the dates on here, right? That's just what it is. So I'm putting all y'all dates on here, then y'all can track it from there. But let me make sure that they can see it. So y'all see we got the round one up here at the top, and then we got round two right here in the middle, and then at the bottom we got all the companies. Y'all just put that on there. Y'all can track y'all dates just like that. And then y'all can just put a paper clip on there and just remember It's right when it's talking about tracking. So day 14, when we talk about tracking, y'all can always come back and just track it all on this. And that's y'all whole lawsuit right there. That's all y'all proof of y'all mailed it, and these are the dates. That's everything that you're gonna need. And then too, if you want to go above and beyond, which is what I think that y'all should do, when y'all actually get into having a case now, y'all got more space right here. So at the end of y'all book, I say y'all plenty of space. So y'all got more space where y'all can track now. Okay, I'm doing my demand letters now. So y'all have y'all demand letter dates on there. Y'all have details about y'all case on here. Okay, I settled with Equifax now. Okay, I just settled with TransUnion. They gave me this, they gave me that, they gave me this, they gave me that. You know, you track all y'all stuff that they what they gave you, who you got left, you know. And also you got stuff right here, you got stuff right here. You got plenty area to be able to track. And then I showed this to the last class. This is I'm very big on like keeping notes. So when I came up with this workbook right here, because remember I told y'all I got tired of doing this. I just felt like it was just too long. I got tired. So I was like, we can increase y'all credit scores 100 points in 30 days. And y'all can see right here, they don't have 100 points in 30 days for this one, but I showed y'all plenty results of them getting their credit score. People, my clients getting their credit scores up more than 30 points in 30 days. But if y'all can see right here, they literally got one collection deleted. Their credit scores went up 86 points. Imagine when they do all the different things that's inside of this workbook that we start on Saturday. Imagine that. And look at these right here. They got a bankruptcy deleted from there. They got student loan deleted. And you can see right here, 116, 97 points. So this right here is very, very possible. But when I was putting this together, look at all of my notes. Because inside of y'all workbook, I said, okay, we got to do some disputes. We got to talk about accounts. We got to do auto pay inquiries, validation. And these are all of the dates inside of this long workbook. This is which is needed. Y'all learning so much. I'm really telling y'all stuff that I never even told nobody about putting together a case or anything like that. I haven't even went into these details. But the more and more I'm working with people right now, and I'm literally trying to find people a lawyer, and it's not working. I just know more and more that we have to put in our own cases, basically. Okay, I just know it is, and I'd rather tell y'all so that y'all not going through something. Because I know every time that I had to put in the case, y'all, I was really sad. I don't know why I get like that sometimes, but it's reality, and I know how low I was. I can look back now and think about how low I was, and like I never want to get back like that again. So I know if I felt like that, and I actually know what I need to do, and I still feel like, what the heck? I can imagine what y'all going through, and y'all don't even know. You know what I mean? You don't even know what's possible, you know? So that's why I actually just telling y'all everything that y'all need to know. But again, we're on day 14. I just showed y'all how to do everything. So just put y'all stuff inside of the file folder and just don't overthink it, okay? So y'all, I done showed y'all what y'all gonna need to do in terms of y'all dates, y'all letters. So every time I say, oh, y'all, they send this out, send it out, just throw it in here. Just throw it in here, okay? And if y'all doing like validation of debt letters, y'all can put on top of y'all things. You can just put validation letters put and they got their own clip too. So you know how you got your own file? They got their own. This is gonna be validation now, because some of y'all have to do validation of debt letters. Okay, so that's what that is. And if you guys are a part of my membership, don't forget, as long as y'all did the 6 months of free letters inside the course, because y'all purchase the books, y'all have access to it, then I'm already doing this for y'all. If y'all ask for the certified or the premium disputes is what I call them. If y'all ask for this, I'm already doing this for y'all. All I want y'all to do is put together all of your responses, and I don't care what it is because y'all was supposed to delete it. I still see errors. If I pull y'all credit reports and I still see problems, I don't care what they said. You didn't delete it, and I still see problems. So we still in for a win. We still in for a win. Yeah, I can keep all of those responses for if we have to take action. Because next month they may mess around and delete it. So it really don't matter to me. If y'all still have errors and they still did not delete it, we're still in for a win. I don't care what it say. Ain't no point in me even seeing it. You know, unless they're saying that you not who you say you are, basically. That's the only time I need to know. But today, all we're supposed to learn about is just putting our stuff together and disputing like a pro. And remember, to me, disputing like a pro is doing this, actually preparing for a case. Because if y'all really look up on the internet, and when I first started credit, we all talked about how we was gonna sue and all this stuff. That's what the letter said, and we thought it was something special. But the only special thing is when you actually sue. That's the only special thing. If y'all don't actually sue, then You just bluffing, which is why they don't delete it, because everybody's sending out these same letters. Nobody really suing them. But if you suing them, then you're gonna see, oh my gosh, this is what we should have been doing. Wait till y'all get y'all settlements. Y'all gonna be like, I should have been did this. But I'm teaching y'all now, so but wait till y'all actually get these settlements. Y'all gonna be so relieved. Y'all gonna realize this is what y'all should have been doing. But now that y'all know, y'all just have to pass it along. Same way I'm passing along to you all. I would get say so much, but I'm literally passing along all the information to you all. And I'm saying it so much because I heard this stuff before, but don't tell me I can sue and you ain't even tell me how to sue. And then I asked you, did you sue before? You never sued before. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, how am I gonna do it? It's gonna be worthless because I heard a lot of this stuff before, and now I feel like that same broken record. I'm saying we can do this, we can do that. Y'all ever see them people that be like, we really, y'all know, we ain't got no real social security number, and we can do this and we can do that, and it's like how, and they don't really show you anything, or they can't show you proof of how they made it work for them, and you like, what do you want me to do? Like, what do you want me to do? Okay, so how can I get things removed from public record like the eviction notice? So we talked about this yesterday. When it comes down to those evictions, y'all have to talk to the courthouse and ask them to remove it. They got their own procedure on how they gonna remove those records. A lot of those records, when I looked it up yesterday when we talked about this, they said those records can stay on there for 20 years. And then two, if you actually want it and it was in your favor, I think you can ask for them to remove it in 2 years, but still you got to ask them to remove it. And some people be thinking like when it come down to Julie, can you come close my blinds for me? When it come down to these evictions, people think that there's a special place that they're looking. The thing says they say this: if they're going to deny you for a house or something like that, they need to know you need to know why they denied you, because we got the fair housing, so they need to let you know how they denied you, and they may say, hey, we pulled your credit report, or and then they should give you a denial letter too if they're a real company, unless you go into like you and with me when I was a landlord. I looked on the public records, and I just tell you it was on the public records. I didn't actually pull your credit or anything like that. I'll tell you it was on public records. So if it's on the public records, it is what it is. But some of these companies out here are actually pulling the credit bureau. So I seen denials where on the denial they said, I pulled your credit report and I seen you had derogatory accounts, or I seen you had this and that. And that's good too. When you all are saying you're gonna do a lawsuit, that's good evidence. You couldn't get a house because they saying you got derogatory accounts that shouldn't even be on your credit reports. So make sure you keep this up as your evidence. They're all denials. If you could deny any type of credit or anything based off of what's on your reports, you need to make sure that you keep that together. Okay. But if they say that it's with like Experian Rental Bureau, dispute that stuff just like y'all disputing these accounts right here. You do it the same way. Now I had somebody that I was helping with that dispute process, but guess what, y'all? I'm telling y'all now, if y'all just disputing, that don't mean nothing at all. I already know it don't. I tried that method already, just disputing. I told you I was getting stuff deleted from everybody credit. I'm thinking I'm the SH. You know what? I'm thinking I'm doing something. Then I get some of my credit and it's like, why is it not getting deleted? What is going on? Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. And can I still call myself the credit lady? Am I still the credit lady? What's going on? And I have to do a lawsuit. So thing gonna happen with y'all when they got the Experian Rental Bureau, because I seen errors on the Experian Rental Bureau, and they under the same laws. So when y'all pull these other bureaus, y'all see errors, y'all need to sue if they don't remove it. Period. Or be stuck with not getting a house, because this person they couldn't get a house. They trying to rent a house. So if you can't rent a house, I would say you have to go through with a lawsuit, but understand too, if they don't remove it, you have to think, okay, I gotta sue them. I gotta sue them. And a lot of y'all can do a waiver. I have that in here. Y'all know a lot of times when y'all sue, y'all gotta pay the fee to be able to sue. It's like 400 and some dollars depending on y'all courthouse or whatever, right? But in here I talk about how y'all can do a waiver. So y'all can be able to do a waiver and get it waived. Y'all can get that fee waived. Let me see where it says it at. Yeah, right here. I talk about how y'all can get the fee waived. So what y'all coming out of pocket for other than time? And guess what? If y'all stuck with that, like that's horrible anyway. Y'all stuck with it, right? So it's inside the Sue to Win book where it talk about getting your fee waived right there on the bottom, the filing fee. Okay, y'all can actually do that form and get it waived. Now, sometimes the judge will ask for a long form or a short form, and they can actually waive that fee based off of your income. And then too, gotta think about it. If y'all already got a lot of debt, you already got a lot of debt, a lot of payments and stuff like that. What money do y'all have left anyway? So they're gonna be able to waive those fees. Okay, okay. So let me see. So we talked about charge-offs in the last class. Charge-offs just like any of these other accounts, y'all. Remember, I had to sue my original creditor, which was Community Bank. I had to sue them. I gotta look and see because I think I sued more than Community Bank. I know I sued more than Community Bank. But I know Community Bank for sure because they not messing with me no more. They be like, oh, we're not gonna give you any credit. But who want credit with Community Bank right now anyway? I don't. They not a big deal. I'm over it. So let me go through all y'all stuff. Somebody told me to ask y'all to pay y'all credit cards and stay in good standing. That's all y'all need. Okay, and I'll tell y'all, after y'all get y'all lawsuit money, y'all make sure y'all pay y'all stuff on time and put some money to the side. So if something happened, that y'all don't have to depend on y'all credit. Okay, y'all don't have to depend on y'all credit. But right now, we're stuck. Okay. If y'all got collections and stuff on there, y'all got charge-offs, y'all stuck. We're gonna get unstuck. Once we get unstuck, then y'all just pay on time. But we're gonna talk about that, putting everything on auto pay. So now after I start teaching y'all, we gotta talk about collections though for like a week now. We're gonna talk about straight collections for like a week. Because y'all have to make sure that y'all don't ever get into this problem where they put anything on your credit reports. I'm gonna teach y'all how to stop them completely. Like don't talk to me. I put that letter inside the course though that I was telling y'all. Like if they call y'all, text y'all, email it, it's inside the course for days 11 through 20. So y'all don't even have to worry. Y'all need to mail that out and then send it out certified mail. And when you purchase any books, you guys have access free to the course. Okay, I send y'all all access to the course for free. But y'all send out certified mail, y'all don't have to worry about them putting that stuff in y'all credit reports unless they're going to send you the documents, and they're not going to send y'all the correct documents anyway. Y'all just if they put on y'all credit reports. If it was me, to me that would be an automatic lawsuit. I'd be going straight to court, give me some money, and tell them don't call me no more. I didn't think about that as a little check. I can put in my savings account. I can put that on a trip, put that in my IRA for the year. I ain't gotta put them like my daughter called her old people account. She hate putting money in there. So she get that little money. She like, I ain't gotta put no more of my own money in there for the rest of the year. I got this money to put in there. So that's what I would look at it as. But I got that letter inside the course for you all. Hey Rakita, should I apply for the 4 credit cards first, then freeze in your credit? Yes. So don't forget our deadline is 2 more days, y'all, to have 4 credit cards reported. We're gonna talk about more credit cards too. Because we didn't even get to like applying for this, applying for that. But I'm saying right now, just make sure you get 4 credit cards reporting. Okay. And if y'all need help with finding these credit cards, let me know because I can teach y'all. I can show y'all all of the credit cards now. It's not hard for me to show y'all. Okay. But y'all definitely need to get those 4 credit cards and then freeze y'all credit. But I say too, y'all should apply for y'all 4 credit cards at one time. Y'all gonna get them, with my list, y'all gonna get them period. They might not be the ones you want at first, but if you can't get the credit cards you want at first, that means something wrong with your credit. You can always double back and get it again. Okay, so they may not be the ones you want at first, but you can get your 4 credit cards now and then freeze your credit. It shouldn't take you more than an hour to get them 4 credit cards. Get them 4 credit cards. They can go ahead and report. Y'all start looking out for them. You're gonna put them all on auto pay. Make sure that you keep the balance low on them. And if y'all know y'all still bad with credit, because I'm telling y'all get credit cards early, y'all still got credit problems, which is reality. I'm finna teach y'all how to start maintaining y'all credit. Then just put y'all Netflix on one and put them on auto pay, and put your Hulu on the other, put on auto pay, something like that. If you got like a higher limit on one of y'all credit cards, put your cell phone bill on and put it on auto pay. Okay. So let me see. I'm trying to look at all y'all questions. Do the first letter. Should we do the first letter? Should say 5 days to respond or 30 days to respond. So only way a letter is going to say they have 5 days to respond is if it's identity theft. Okay, but if it's just a regular letter, they have 30 days to respond. from the date that they have it, the day that they get it. Do you teach us how to sue? I'm basically, when we go through this thing, y'all, I'm basically teaching y'all how to sue. Y'all do everything in here, like I'm telling y'all now, we building the case. Y'all already did y'all first round of letters. We finna do another round of letters, and then before we leave, y'all gonna send a demand letter out saying, give me some money. And then next, y'all gotta actually do what y'all say y'all was gonna do and actually sue. Now, right now, I'm in the process of trying to figure out how I can legally give y'all these forms and still legally go to law school and not have to get in trouble for what they call acting as an attorney. Like, say if these doctors out here doing certain things they're not supposed to do, they acting as a doctor or whatever. I'm trying to figure out how to legally be able to create documents for y'all, but it's literally and I'm thinking too, of me about to have my bachelor's degree. It gotta be something, right? Like, can I make this bachelor's degree work? It got to be something I can do, but I'm teaching y'all how to do it now. I do have a course too that teach y'all how to put y'all complaints together, how to do your interrogatories, how to do the motion to compel and all these different things. But I'm telling y'all now, like how I'm teaching y'all every day, I'm being right here with y'all now, and I'm teaching you all how to do y'all letters. I need to do the same thing with y'all and follow through with a lawsuit. I wish that I can continue. I'm gonna figure it out. Like, stay tuned. Y'all do everything y'all need to do. I can continue. December 31st, I can say, okay, y'all, let's go through a lawsuit together. Because then by the time the lawsuit that I'm helping with right now, he gonna have a few settlements by December 31st because he already got one coming in now, and they haven't even been served. So I believe that lawsuits, you usually gonna get some type of settlements depending within the first 2 months anyway. If you were a lawyer, they would have already gave you all your settlements. They would all settle all of them out. But since you pro se, they don't think you don't know anything. They think you're ignorant. They think they can run you over. So they gonna have to just keep, playing you out. Hey, Antonio, they're gonna have to keep pushing you out. But I'm gonna try to figure it out. I have to figure it out because I have so many clients where I'm like trying to send them to attorneys. I even tried to get an attorney for all three of my cases in the past. And it ain't like there was at one time, one of them, it was like, I don't know, it was what, 10 years ago. Then I had one in 2022 with Midland, and then I just had the one last year I filed in October, with a case or whatever. I tried to get attorneys for all of mine. They like, you ain't got no case, but then how do I have settlements? So I'm gonna literally figure out how I can help y'all with the documents. The same way I'm like, I'm adding a dispute letter to the course. Oh, y'all know y'all can send this to the collection company. I'm adding that to the course. I want to be able to do that with actual y'all. I'm gonna help y'all with y'all summons. I'm gonna help y'all with y'all complaints. I'm gonna help y'all with y'all interrogatories. I want to help y'all with y'all request for production. I want to help y'all with all of these different things, but I have yet to figure it out. So I can technically teach y'all how to sue. That is what's in this book. But I realize it's not enough teaching in this world. Just like the people, I gave this book out to so many people, but I realized y'all ain't finna do this book. Y'all ain't. Unless y'all have somebody here, like where I'm going live, y'all gonna feel bad if y'all got the book. Y'all realize I'm still going live and y'all ain't pick up y'all book, which means a lot of y'all gonna re-pick it up. Like, okay, let me do some of the steps. Or some of y'all gonna let me send out y'all letters and then y'all gonna focus on the other stuff, like just getting y'all credit cards, making sure y'all maintain it and really just learn about credit. So I'm hoping that, I'll continue to be able to not only teach y'all how to sue, but literally hold y'all hand through the suing process. Y'all learning how to do something, if nothing. I'm pretty sure a lot of the stuff I said right now, y'all probably didn't heard it before, but have they actually showed y'all receipts? That's the thing. Like, show me how. People always saying you do this, you got all this stuff, and it's like, okay, well, show me how. Actually show me how to do it. Somebody said they're going through the auto stuff right now. I got a eviction on my record from Experience Rental Bureau, but I got to delete it and the judge dismissal. Okay, look at you. Your case was zero balance. Do you answer questions? I also have my docket sheet. So you say you got your okay. I got the eviction on my record from Experience Rental Bureau. It's this history. Got to delete it, and the judge dismissed my case with zero balance. Okay, I don't know what's the question with that, but I'm happy you was able to get that thing deleted because that Experience Rental Bureau is something. They go round for round. I did that too. I did that too. Even trying to help, people. That's all I knew. They say they can help you. All you know is all you know. And I used to do that too. And I was there for myself trying to go round for round thinking, why is this not working? Panicking, y'all, like, I gotta get this to work. Why is it not working? Oh my gosh, da-da-da. It is what it is, y'all. But that's technically the end of our 8 o'clock class. I showed y'all how to put it together. We're gonna get more into these collections. After we get out these collections, y'all, I need to teach y'all foundational. This is foundational. Get the monkey off our back. After we do that, then now we can start breathing. We're gonna start having clear credit now. Now we gotta figure out how they can't mess us up anymore, how to avoid these problems, how to get past it. But right now, we at the stage where we still got to make sure that we fully understand what went wrong, what's our rights, and then move on. So that's what it is. So we'll know not to repeat the same thing. And if for some reason you like me, you mess up your credit again for whatever reason or whatever happened, where even like my thing, you put in a collection on my credit report. What you gonna do? Your credit good. They put a correction on your credit report. You need to know what to do about that. Okay. So that once we know all these different things, we can move on to actually maintaining our credit. So now we're in our 9 o'clock class. I'll see the rest of you all later tomorrow. So I'll see you all at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Now we're in the 9 o'clock class. We're going to go over this, which is to raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. So this is the 9 o'clock class. So what do we? I do 3 classes. I do the 7 o'clock class, which I did already. I repeat that stuff and teach it again for 8 o'clock. And then 9 o'clock is going to be this book. This one actually starts November 1st, though. So y'all know how I'm giving y'all all these details. We're gonna do this, da 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 da. And sometimes it go on for a few days. We not doing that on this right here. I'm gonna teach y'all what it is, and we got straight action. Every single day we got something we have to actually do. Okay, something we have to actually do to go forward. We talk about suing in here for one day, but I have to teach y'all everything about student as much as I can, literally on one day. But this right here is the raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. And when I say 100 points in 30 days, I mean like literally one bureau 100 points. So I will hope that y'all be able to get the 300 points, especially if you guys in the 400s, 500s, and 600s. When we do everything in this book, it teach you everything that I know about how to raise your credit score. Every single day you got something to do. It's not just a read this and then put it together. It's do this every single day. It's a map. It's a roadmap. Same way that this one is a roadmap. We're in 75 days. I got bored with doing it 75 days. So I actually broke it up in 30 days. So I'm trying to show y'all how y'all can get y'all 100 points in 30 days. So this is the one that start technically right now at 9 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell y'all what I want y'all to have ready, because we're going to start this class right here. We're going to start this on Saturday. So we got 2 more days to get ready for this. So this right here is very vigorous. I'm not going to lie to y'all, but a lot of stuff I can do for y'all. Y'all, when y'all purchase these books, don't forget y'all already have the course. Y'all can already get the 6 months of free letters. So mailing out the letters to me is the biggest time thing, because you got to wait 30 days. So that's why I say get y'all letters out as soon as possible, because a lot of times too, y'all going to see some of y'all accounts get deleted before the 30 days. But if they don't delete the accounts in 30 days, we got to send out another letter. So as you can see right here, collection getting deleted. And then two, with the collection getting deleted, you can see the credit scores went up 86 points. And that's just one collection. That's just one thing we're doing. Getting accounts deleted is one thing. We're actually working on inquiries. We applying credit cards. We apply for credit cards. We getting that added to our credit reports. We removing late payments. We got a lot of different things that we're doing. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about here. Thank you so much for joining. Let me see if I missed any comments, and then we're going to get right into it. Excuse me. Is there any 5 hidden bureaus that we should know about? There is a lot of hidden bureaus that we should know about, and I'm going to get into those bureaus later on, because somebody said you need to actually sue them bureaus too. I said, listen, let's focus on the main three first right now. Because you got to think about it, you have to have damages. So you need for me to, what I found is you got to have damages. So if nobody's actually pulling those bureaus, which is why we're talking about the experimental bureaus, people trying to get a house and then they say we deny you because of the experimental bureau report, then now they're liable. But if nobody pulling like Stream, Lexus, and stuff like that, then you don't have damages there at six. But we definitely need to know about those. But right now, we got the three main credit bureaus that's stopping us from getting houses, cars, and credit cards and stuff like that. So that's why I'm teaching that. But again, the biggest thing my professor told me is you don't have a case if you don't have damages. That's like saying somebody almost hit you by a car. Almost. Did you get hit? So what are you arguing about? It's kind of like that thing. Well, where's your damages? Did you get hurt? Did you break your leg? Did you end up, falling down? Did the wind knock you out? What actually happened? We have to have damages. So even though those bureaus exist, even though they have our reports, until you get denied for special credit and they base it off of LexisNexis, SageStream, and stuff like that, we don't have a case. That's what my professor made it very clear to me. Do you do credit repair if we don't have time to do it? So you all have access to allow me to do your certified disputes, and then also I have the letters inside the course. So you all, once you guys get these books, y'all have access to the 6 months of free disputes, right? And then y'all can join my membership. And then when y'all do the 6 months of free disputes, y'all don't have to pay like $100, or some of my clients just get the lifetime membership. Y'all don't have to pay $600 to get in there. I allow y'all to come in and just pay $29 per month. Once y'all in there, we'll send out any letters that you want us to send out for you, and we'll say, okay, you may need to send out this round right now. We'll do it for you. Or you can ask for the certified disputes. This is what I actually do. I actually do these. If you're not doing certified disputes, I never touch your letters ever, because I already know if you're not doing this, you're wasting time. Because y'all gonna find out that sometimes these accounts gonna get deleted, and then y'all not doing anything about it, okay? In terms of suing them. So I only do the certified disputes, but you definitely could join my membership, and we have the 6 months of free letters too as an option. Do you repair? Okay, I see that one. Is there any and we should know about? Did I miss these? Oh, you got both books? Okay, good. Okay, let's get them worked on. Let's do what we got to do. But those 5-year reviews actually are the main ones, and they actually report to experience, human experience. I mean, Equifax. Okay, well, if you saying that those are the main bureaus, you got to think about it when you go. I'm not basing off of court. Y'all gotta think about it like this. I literally started going to school to help y'all sue. Like literally. I had to go and get my associate's degree. Then I'm about to get my bachelor's now. Now I'm gonna go to law school. You gotta have some type of paper saying, hey, I could not give you credit based off of this, or I couldn't give you credit based off of that. You gotta have these type of documents. We can say that they're getting this information from this person and that person, all this stuff, but until you have some type of denial, you're not working for anything, but working with anything. But one thing I can think about, if we want to figure out who's actually looking at that stuff, you know how we got hard inquiries on Equifax, Treasury, and Experian. We're going to have inquiries on these bureaus too. So they'll let us know who pulled those reports. Make them pull them again. You can get a denial like that. Whoever pulled them before, they're going to pull them again. So you'll be able to see this company pulled it, that company pulled it, da, 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 da. But the thing is, they got to base your denial off of that report. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Because what we're talking about here is, if they don't fix the stuff, we're going to sue them, right? That's it. That's all. That's what we're going to do. But if they're not saying that they got it from SageStream, they got it from LexisNexis, then they're not technically liable. They can say whatever they want, but it's not hurting you, because you never got any type of damages. You never got denials for it. So I'm pretty sure that they're sharing this information. They're definitely sharing it, because I know with Experian, you would tell them you want them to remove certain addresses, and they'll say, "Oh no, we got that information from SageStream." Okay, but are you getting denials from it? That's gonna be the biggest thing. Okay, I was told that using is not good, and after the credit bureaus when they are disputing, please tell me if this is true. I use Identity IQ. I have seen people have lawsuits off of Credit Karma. So when I looked at court documents in a complaint, all they had was a screenshot. It didn't even look like a clean screenshot. And then too, you know how you have, like, say if this is your Credit Karma, you take a picture of it. It was one of those too. So I don't like to go off of like anything. I realize we got less and less things that, oh, I like your name, all things Kiki. I have to double take because I'm all things Rakita. Or I'm all things Keita. I have to, oh, all things Kiki. Hi Kiki. So I had to double take on that. But I have seen I just go off of the lawsuits. That's it. That's it. And if y'all go ahead and get your annual credit report, y'all gonna see even more problems on there. So how they gonna wiggle out of it? It's problems everywhere. And then we're also going off the point that they're not giving us documents. That's another big part of our whole claim, that they're not giving us documents. Okay. I think I'm gonna pay a lawyer to come on here and listen to me and see if I'm giving legal advice. Keita, stop saying this. You need to say that. Don't say this. Don't say that. But I'm literally not trying to be our lawyer. I'm not trying to give y'all legal advice. I'm just literally talking from experience and what I have actually been through, and that's all. Okay. Okay. Let me find this thing for y'all. Jalea, I think I lost my paper. Running around like crazy today. Okay, y'all, let me print my thing again. So I got a whole list of stuff of what I want us to do, y'all, to get ready, okay? So let me print it out real quick and then we're gonna go over it. And I want y'all to, when y'all start learning this stuff, ask, where did you hear that from? Where did this come from? You know, ask, what's that or what is this? Da, da, da. Ask all these questions because then y'all gonna see where did the proof come from. Like, you know, where did y'all get this thought from? Or, oh my gosh, where did you hear that from? All of these rumors, they are rumors to me. Okay, let me see. Where is this? Okay, I think it's in the class layout. Oh, it's not Jalea. No. What did I do with it, Leah? Okay, I'm gonna find my paper. I gotta find it. It's the whole list. And it's not around here, like nowhere. What the heck? Okay, let me look one more time. Jalea, there we go right there. Can you get it for me? I'm like, this thing gotta be somewhere. So I got 10 things that I want us to do ahead of time. So again, our goal is to do the 100 points in 30 days. No, it's okay. It's okay that you late. You already heard the spiel of what you need to do for this. I remember you being here already yesterday. We haven't started yet until Saturday. And then two, you in the course now, right? So you could just so that'll be cool. So this is 10 things that I want you all to do so that we can start doing this right here. Raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. So let me actually go over some of these results for the people that never seen it to show that this is actually possible. Because again, I don't want to just tell y'all it's possible and y'all haven't like seen it before, okay? So I want to show y'all some of the results that it's actually possible that y'all can get 100 points in 30 days. Now, this is not going to be, it's going to be kind of vigorous in terms of what we're going to have to do. Every day is going to be something that we're going to have to do, okay? To be able to get it. So here's these are like results that I have from when I make all these darn videos of people credit scores going up. So this is 91 points increase. This is somebody that actually got their bankruptcy removed from their credit reports. So we're gonna work on removing y'all bankruptcies, collections, charge off, all those different things. And their credit scores went up 31 points. Also, somebody got 113 points, one of my clients. They got 63 points. Y'all know how y'all go to see what's changed? That's what these scores are. So you know how y'all get an update. Sometimes y'all get a weekly update, daily update. That's what these results are. 83 points increase, 90 points increase. Also, too, this one right here is 87 points increase. These is one of my clients. This right here is, let me make it bigger so you all can see. This right here is a 6 months time frame. So 430 all the way to 671. And don't forget, this is in the last 6 months. Okay, so even though we're doing like 100 points in 30 days, maybe y'all only get 70, but the thing is, y'all continuously need to go on y'all journey. So that's what it's gonna be. Y'all have to continuously go on your journey. So even if y'all was to get the increase that y'all want this month, if y'all not in the 700s, y'all need to continuously go and get a higher. Y'all need to continuously go and get more increases. And then these right here, these are like inquiries being removed from a credit report. So we're gonna work on removing inquiries. Some more inquiries being removed from the credit reports. These are actual accounts. So the Navy Federal got deleted. I tell y'all to get self, but to help y'all build credit. But if y'all mess up with them, it is what it is. Y'all gotta get that deleted. The Home Depot, Best Buy, Kickoff, Discover, a credit union. So y'all see right here, these are actual accounts being deleted from the credit report. So that's something that we're gonna work on in the book right here. I show y'all one of my clients that had 129 points increase. Okay, so I show y'all that, and this is their results here. So 129 points increase. We got their bankruptcy removed. We also got their student loan removed. And they paid down one of their credit cards by $60, and then their payment history changed. So these are some great results. So 129 points increase. Now y'all don't know what exactly going to happen for y'all in terms of getting y'all credit increase. That's why I say we gotta do all of the steps, and then we gonna see how much our credit scores go up, or how much our credit score is gonna go up. Okay, and then one of my clients got their student loans removed from the credit report. Some people are removing their student loans because they got too many late payments, or it's messing with their debt to income ratio when they're trying to buy a house. And then, as much as I talk about cases, this is the actual settlement agreement between me and Midland. So this is our settlement agreement. So that's what that is. And then two, this is some LVMV funding. This is what you will see when they actually delete it from your credit reports. And then this is also too accounts being removed from the credit reports, and then also another student loans, so these are the things that we're going to work on. Now I want to show y'all this right here so y'all can see this is what our credit scores are all made of. So 35% of our credit scores is made up of our payment history, 30% is made up of our account owed. So that's, think of it like your utilization, so that's going to be 30%. I want you all to have a mixture. That's why I said we're going to have 4 credit cards, 2 installment accounts. If you can help it, get a mortgage. If you want to get your mortgage, just wait, because that's going to make your credit score go up, okay? And then to your payment history, that's going to be how long you have had credit for. And then new credit, think of these as inquiries. Okay, so we're going to work on all of these things. Okay, that's what we're going to work on right now. So it's going to be a lot of stuff that you have to do. So I'm going to actually show y'all all of the different steps. I don't want to just tell y'all, I want to actually show y'all all of the different steps. So earlier we were talking about this, but let me change this to show y'all everything I want y'all to do. Okay, so this, make sure y'all have y'all books. Make sure y'all have y'all books ready, because we're gonna need to have all this stuff ready for Saturday. Okay, so let me show y'all how to actually get ready. Let me change this. Share it. Share this. Okay, y'all just looking at my back end, but I have to make sure that they see everything. Perfect. Okay, y'all, they don't need to see me. Y'all can see me. Okay, so this is the thing. So step number 1, y'all need to make sure that y'all have all 3 credit reports, okay? Y'all need to have all 3 credit reports. So y'all know that my name is Rakita, right? So y'all know that my name is Rakita, right? So if y'all what's the get all y'all credit reports. Y'all know Identity IQ for $1. So step 1, step 2, step 3. Identity IQ, all 3 credit reports, all 3 credit scores for $1. Okay, so I want y'all to make sure that y'all have all 3 of your credit reports, and know your credit score, so you'll know where you started from, and then you'll know where you need to go. Now, also, y'all also, once you get these books, y'all gonna have access to the be able to get the 6 months of letters, and then that's basically what this is here too. Is all of the steps. It's just that this step is different. But is get your credit report, get your credit report, just complete an application, give us a call. Literally, you just basically doing these right here. So just getting your credit reports, completing the application, then y'all can get the 6 months of letters, okay? Because one of the steps is going to be y'all need to send out y'all first round of dispute letters. So also step number 5 is if y'all want to join a membership and have us do your dispute letters. Uh-oh, I'm pressing the buttons. If y'all want us to actually do the letters for you, y'all can be able to get it for $29 per month, where you can actually join a membership, because these are normally the regular fees. You can pay $1 to get in for the trial and then pay $79 per month, or you can pay $100 and then pay $29 per month, which is what y'all be doing. Y'all just won't be paying the $100. Y'all getting in for free and just paying the $29 per month, or y'all can just stay with me for a lifetime and just pay this one-time fee for the membership. But that's how you all will get the be able to have the few letters. Now we need to write out our credit goals too. So do y'all want to buy a house? Y'all trying to get a car? Y'all trying to get credit cards? These are going to be things that y'all need to look into. Okay, so that's going to be good, big. Y'all need to know exactly why y'all want to do this. Y'all also need to make sure y'all have 4 credit cards and 2 installment accounts reporting. So y'all remember that my name is Rakita, right? Okay, y'all remember that my name is Rakita. You'll be able to apply for credit cards. You'll have different lists. So my top credit cards, they are like the pre-qualified with no hard inquiry, the best credit cards for bad credit, the best credit cards for student, the best credit cards for travel, the best credit cards to build credit, the best credit cards for gas, best ones for rewards, best ones for cash back. So no matter what your situation is, you'll be able to have some credit cards, but you need to have 4. You need to have 4. You need these companies to report to your credit reports, okay? So a lot of you all can play off of the pre-qualified with no hard inquiry. This one right here have all the credit cards. I don't care what's going on your credit. So I like people to be naive. Those are the ones you like the most. I like people to be naive, but you gotta think about it too. Chase ain't gonna pre-qualify you though. And American Express, they have certain ones that they'll pre-qualify you for. So you won't see them on this list. This is more one of the easier lists that I know for sure that's not gonna lie to you. When they say they're gonna pre-qualify you with a hard inquiry, they mean it. They're gonna tell you yes or no without a hard inquiry. So I like to tell people be naive, be delusional, like be delulu. Go through this list, find 10 credit cards that you want, put them 1 through 10, and then you want a number of 1 through 10. Number 1, I want this one. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. You list them like that. And if I say get 4 credit cards and you technically got to get 3 more, then I want you to apply for this one, apply for that one, from top to bottom until you get the extra 3 that you need. And that's the best way to go about this list because I might tell y'all, okay, y'all can't get no credit cards. Y'all might need to get secure credit cards. But I say first, try to get the ones that you want. And if you get to the bottom of your list, you can't get none of them, then I'll show you next which ones you need to get, okay? But let's go through some of these cards. Some of these cards don't even, like this one right here, they not doing a hard inquiry at all. Credit builder card, don't care what's going on with your credit. Those are guaranteed. Kickoff is guaranteed. You also have to discover a secure card, and then you can also look further in it by looking at the name, and you will see, let me share this one. You will see stuff like this. In 1 year, I went from 200 to 1,800. Now, the Discover Secure credit card, they do something called graduating. Graduating means that you can actually put $200 down, and in about 6 to 9 months they'll give you your $200 back and raise your limit to $1,800. So if you can get credit cards, then I'll say start with some secure ones. So you got Discover that would do that. You also have on here well, we got Apple on here. I'm gonna try for that. We also have the N Reward. So you also have Navy Federal, which is a good one that would do something like that, which will go from $200 to $2,000 in about 6 months. So this is another one you could try for this one too. But there's literally so many credit cards, so there's no reason why you cannot get approved. So I say be delusional. Go through this list, see the ones that you want, number them 1 through 10. If you know you only got 2 credit cards, you got to get 2 more. Start at the top, apply, apply, apply. And when y'all get the 2 cards that you want, they say they approve you, then good. Now, if they say that they cannot approve you, move on. They let you. That's like if you're trying to date somebody and they tell you I'm very crazy, something wrong with me, and you can turn around and leave. You ain't got to go through no craziness with them. Be happy, turn around and leave. You ain't got no headache with that credit card. Because if they say that they can't approve you and you continue to go through with the application, you're going to get a hard inquiry, which is going to damage your credit. So if they say that they can't approve you, think about how you just dodged a bullet. You go to the next credit card that you had on your list. Because look how many credit cards on here. Somebody gonna say yes. And then there's some on here that don't even check your credit at all. I showed y'all how y'all can literally get 4 credit cards from companies that won't even check your credit at all. And that's good for people that file bankruptcy. I also talked to one of my clients today too, and she talked about how, let's check out this list right here. because some of you all maybe have like a bankruptcy on credit report. Maybe y'all just filed bankruptcy, y'all going through things. This is the list you want to look at. She talked about how she got the self because she literally just got her bankruptcy discharge this month. So she got the self already. She got credit one. And then two, credit builder card is a good one too. They're not even gonna check your credit at all. They allow you to get two. She also talked about how she's doing kickoff, and then two, you can look into doing like Discover. I told you all about that. Navy Federal. Also, you can look into doing Capital One. But there's a lot of different credit cards on here that you can be able to get even right outside of bankruptcy. So these credit cards gonna tell you yes or no without a hard inquiry. If they say yes, get it. But understanding will get a hard inquiry. If they say no, walk away and don't get that hard inquiry for no reason. They already told you no. Okay. So you have plenty of stuff to look at. So you have plenty of options, So again, I just want y'all to have 4 credit cards reporting and 2 installment accounts. Okay. Now, if y'all don't have installment accounts, I'm not saying go out. Installment accounts are like personal loans, auto loans, student loans, your mortgage, those type of things. If y'all don't have them, don't go and spend all that money. Y'all know self have an installment account that you can do where you can pay like $25 per month. They'll report to the credit bureaus every single month, and that can help you increase your credit. And then also too, kickoff. Look at one of my clients. I told them to do kickoff. Their credit scores went up 74 points just from the kickoff. They only had one change on the Equifax report. They reported 2 payments on time, and look, 74 points. Okay, so don't overthink this process. We need to get 100 points per bureau. So they got that one change. Imagine next week. Now you see that, they got some collections deleted, which is this right here. What if they continuously have things happening to them? One week they get collection deleted, they have 86 points. Another week they have that kickoff report and they have 74 points. So that's how y'all got to think about what we're doing right now. So I'm just basically telling y'all, for the people that came here, I'm telling y'all the steps on what y'all need to do for this book right here to raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. We're going to start doing this on Saturday. So I'm telling y'all to get ahead of the game so that y'all can have y'all credit scores go up even more than just that 100 points, or even just to guarantee y'all to be there. It's some stuff I want y'all to do ahead. So I'm telling y'all, get 4 credit cards. Make sure you have 2 installment accounts reporting. If y'all already have, again, a car reporting, you already got a mortgage, you already have personal loans, y'all got some Affirm. Affirm only on 1 bureau though, but Affirm helping y'all too. Some of y'all getting Affirm. I see that out there a lot. If Affirm is gonna be on y'all Experian, all that stuff is helping you. So make sure that you have these different things. Okay. Now I want to show you all let me also show you all the course. Okay, let me see. Let me pull it up. Okay, here it is. So when you purchase any of the books that you see down below, right? So this is what we're going to do on Saturday, the Raise Your Credit Score 100 points in 30 days. You also have this one. We're on day 15 tomorrow because we did day 14 today. You have this one, which really teach you about credit. And then also the Stores to Win, that those companies refuse to remove from your credit reports. You all get access to a free course. So this is what it looks like here. So this is it. You'll scroll down. And then you'll see the 6 months of free dispute letters and also the credit membership. So I told you all about that. I want y'all to watch these 5 videos so y'all can see exactly what we about to have going on. This was really for the 75 days, but y'all about to do what y'all gonna do in 75 days and 30 days. Okay, so this is very accelerated. Okay, and then you can watch old recordings. So days 1 through 10. You can click here, days 1 through 10, and then all of the documents that you're going to need, like when we do dispute letters to get accounts deleted, I have the dispute reasons on here. I got the letters on here. This one right here got a dispute letter, inquiry removal letter, debt settlement is in this packet. What inquiry removal? Yeah, debt settlement. And then also the example of some dispute letters. So I teach you all how to do it. If y'all got late payments, I give y'all free late payment letters. All of this stuff is for free in the course. As long as y'all purchase any of the books Y'all gonna automatically get access to this, okay? If you all have late payments, y'all got the free goodwill letters. And then y'all also, if y'all can't get a bank account because y'all got stuff on y'all check systems, then y'all have the free check system letter here. And then also credit reporting agencies, that's the phone numbers, addresses to the credit reporting agencies. I even had a fraud department phone number on there for you all. And then you'll also have additional things, so like 20 ways that your credit has impacted you, good or bad, because we need to figure that out. Especially if you all want to make sure your lawsuit is good, that would be good. And then the first 4 days of this Strong in 75, y'all can go ahead and check this out just in case y'all don't have it. Y'all have the first 4 days of it for free right here on the course. And then 20 examples of things that you can improve this week in an area of y'all credit. If y'all want to just have something that y'all doing just to make sure y'all stay on top of stuff and then struggles. So y'all gonna have all of these documents for free. Okay, and then two, this is right now that book that I showed you. These are the documents based off of what they're doing. So as we keep doing stuff, I'm gonna have to add documents in here for free for you all too. So we also have this one right here, days 11 through 20. Okay. You have collection letters in here. Just put that in here. And then also different dispute letters. And then the documents that you need when you want to dispute, which talking about like your name, your social security number, I mean, your social security card, your ID, stuff you need to send in to the bureaus when you actually dispute. So this is what you're going to be able to have access to. This is where all your documents will be located at. Okay, so I want you all to make sure that you're looking at this and you're actually using this. Okay, now some other things that I want us to make sure that we're doing because we know this now. Okay, so y'all already know all of this stuff. Y'all need 4 credit cards. I want y'all to try to get y'all installment accounts. If y'all don't get it yet, that's fine. We still gonna have time for y'all to get it. So don't trip at all. We still gonna have time for y'all to get it. Y'all gonna do these things inside of the raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. We're going to do it here. I'm just saying for y'all to get ahead, I want y'all to start working on this stuff now. Okay. Because some of y'all I already hear y'all now. I got to do this. I got to do that. Somebody said they're going on a cruise. Somebody leaving us, y'all. They going to Vegas. Like they're going to be having fun while we here working. While they doing these things, I want y'all to still work ahead. Y'all already know what y'all going to have to do. I want y'all to start working ahead. So this is the thing that we're starting on Saturday. Now, when I say that we're starting on Saturday, literally every single day for 30 days, we're coming together and we're doing something in this workbook. Every day it tell you have to do something. So, like on this day, they said we gotta do debt validation, which means we're gonna target our collections. This day we're gonna target our late payments. Every single day there's something in here that we're gonna have to do. Okay. Day 15, we talking about freezing all of our credit reports. And then two, looking at see if there's any type of fraud on our credit reports. And then on day 16, I'm gonna teach you all how to be able to sue if those collections don't come off your credit reports. On day 23, I'm telling you, hey, y'all don't have no credit cards yet. Still, let me show y'all how to get it. We're gonna get deeper into getting more credit cards. Then we're gonna work on inquiries, authorized users. There's so many things that we have to do in here. I'm pretty sure y'all already learned what y'all need to do to fix y'all credit. The only thing is that we're going to do it together. So everything in here, we're going to do it together. So every single day is going to be something we need to do for 30 days. We're starting this together day one, which is going to be November 1st. And then we're going to go into November 30th. And then I'm going to actually start this again December 1st to December 30th. So all this year, I'm going live at 7, 8, and 9. And we're going to go over these 2 books, okay? So 7 o'clock, we're doing this book right here. We're going from October 17th to December 31st. It's 75 days of things that we have to do to get our credit up. So they have 7 o'clock, and then I repeat that same thing at 8 o'clock, and then at 9 o'clock. Now this is finally going to start because I've been just answering questions during the 9 o'clock hour, but this right here is finally going to start at 9 o'clock. So I'm just telling y'all, make sure y'all do these different things. So when this start, y'all will be able to get results like this, okay? I want y'all to be able to get some good results. So I'm just telling y'all, have these things ready now because every day is going to be something. And we still got a regular life. We still have other things that we need to do. So I'm just telling y'all, get all this stuff together now. So when it's time for y'all to start, it's not such a, oh my gosh, what is this? What is that? Because some people already know that this is going to start Saturday and they thinking they just going to come in here and do everything. Y'all want to already get ahead. Especially the people that's already doing this. I see a few faces now when I look at the top. Some of y'all already doing this. Y'all gonna already be ahead. So I'm just telling y'all the few things that y'all can do right now to do this. So right now, these people are ahead. Some people are not going to come and do this. Y'all doing everything that they're finna do in 75 days in 30 days. So y'all gonna be able to really beat them in a sense because y'all can do it right now from November 1st to the 30th. And then y'all, if y'all wanted to, y'all can just continue to work on whatever y'all been working on. Y'all gonna know what y'all need to work on, or y'all can just follow along with this again from December 1st to the 30th again. So it's two of these classes doing the same time where they just doing one. Okay. But all of the steps that's in here, I basically put inside of here. I just compacted it right into here. That's all this is. Okay. So every day I'll be telling y'all we need to do this. This is what we're talking about today. Kind of like today in this book, I was teaching them how to organize a file so that they can do a lawsuit. We went through all of the stuff. I showed them, hey, these are what my clients' files look like. This is what my file looked like for my lawsuit. This is what my other client that actually got a lawsuit right now. This is what it looked like. We're actively doing what is in the book. We're not just talking about it, we're actually learning about it and doing stuff in here. We taking notes, we writing down our credit scores, we tracking everything. Now you all going to be tracking things inside of this book, but at the same time, this is like straight action. Like today, they had something that they need to do. They need to actually, now that they learn how to put a file together, they need to go ahead and label their stuff. They need to, the rounds that they sent out. But in here, every single day, think that you're going to have to do something, okay? And I don't want y'all to just listen. I don't want y'all to just listen. I know sometimes this stuff is entertaining in a sense, like, what? What's happening with that case? What happened with that case? Yeah, you can do this. That is entertainment, but seriously, make sure that you all are taking action with this, okay? So let me see what else I want y'all to do. When y'all get y'all credit reports, I want y'all to highlight all of the errors. I'm gonna teach y'all this, how to highlight your errors. Last week, for the people that is a part of the 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock, I did calls with whoever. I spent an hour with whoever wanted to get on the thing. I said, as long as y'all have y'all reports, I'll spend an hour with you. I'll figure out what y'all need to do. I'll tell y'all y'all need to do in y'all reports. Y'all don't have to pay anything. I'll sit on the phone with y'all for an hour. That was my way of like giving back because it was a lot of work. It really did stress me out. Y'all see, I'm not doing my hair now because it's stressing me out. It's certain things I just can't do and I can't do or whatnot. But I actually went through the credit reports and I said, do this, do that, do all these different things. Okay. So that's why I want you all to get your credit reports. And then I want you all to learn how to highlight all of your things. Now you can always, I don't know if I have let me see if I have it on here. Let me see if it says it right here. You're using T. Let me remove this thing from here. Let me see if I can do it. No. I was gonna add the thing on where you all would have been able to fill out that form. I finally figured out how to get access. But you all can message me. Hi from Texas. You all can message me here, and then I can also connect you with my team. And we can always do this thing. It's called an analyzer where I can actually pull in your credit report and I'll highlight all of the errors so that you all will be able to know what your errors is and create your letters. I just showed you how to get the 6 months of letters though. So I think that that is something that you all should look into doing, just getting the 6 months of letters because it is a learning curve. And since I'm just going to basically tell y'all what to do, I want us to be able to do it slowly, but at the same time, we're on a time crunch. We got other stuff to do. Deleting accounts is just one thing. It's so many other things that we need to do other than just getting accounts deleted. Hey, this is you need the book. Okay, the book is down below. Go ahead and get your book. I suggest you get the package though, and don't just get the books, y'all. Join us for the free class while I'm still here. I start law school next year. Once I start law school, I know I'm not gonna be available here. So take advantage now while I'm here. I'm adding all this stuff in there free. This is like the prime time right now. To take advantage. Okay, so we talked about having 4 credit cards, 2 installment accounts. I do suggest too as another thing, I know that y'all are doing another thing to raise your credit score. I know if you all are just really here at the 9 o'clock time where I'm only gonna be talking about this book. Y'all can sit here, it's free. This is where I'm gonna do the class at. But y'all don't have a book to be able to get, or y'all don't have a course to do the research. That's why I say just get the book. And I think this book is what right now, just buy stuff like $17 or something like that. It's less than $20, and it got free shipping on it. So it's really no excuse because y'all can get the course with it too. But I know that y'all are here for this here right now, right? But I do think y'all should come to the 8 o'clock class for this because that's when I really teach you all credit. That's when y'all gonna learn so much stuff when it come down to credit. So that's why I really think that y'all can come to the 8 o'clock class and then just stay for the 9 o'clock class. Yes, it's 2 hours every single day, but everybody talking about this credit. I mean, this lock in. Everybody talking about, oh, we gonna lock in. We got a few more months left of this year. We're gonna end this year with a bang. Always talking about lock in. So okay, let's do a credit lock in. And here I am doing a credit lock in with you all. Okay. But I do think you should come to the 8 o'clock class again, which is this right here. Come to the 8 o'clock class and then stay for the 9 o'clock class. It's right here, same place. It's for free. But the thing is, when I'm going over certain things, or I say, hey, get the document from here, get this from there, y'all don't even have access to it. When y'all get these books, y'all get a free course. Okay, y'all can get the free course. And then when y'all open y'all books up on the first page, or even like this right here, when y'all open y'all books up, y'all gonna see that there's a QR code right here. Scan it and get inside the course. Okay, so that's what it's gonna look like. Y'all scan that and get inside of the course. So all of the books come with that. Okay. Now let me see what I'm missing too. Oh, y'all gotta identify the top three score killers. So the top three score killers, um, which is the biggest things that we need to work on with this is this late payment. So we're going to do goodwill letters, and we're going to also tell the credit bureaus to remove all them late payments from your credit reports. Those are the biggest score killers. So you guys have late payments on your credit reports. I have the free letters inside the course that you all can use to work to remove those late payments from your credit reports. Okay, we got to remove those collections. Y'all can see right here, collection getting deleted from the credit reports, and look how much the credit scores went up. And this is only one thing that happened. We're doing multiple things inside of here. So if y'all start seeing results like this, where it's like, oh, the collection got deleted, or late payments got removed, all of this stuff is going to add up. Oh, y'all removed y'all inquiries. That's something else we're going to work on. That's another score killer. Some of y'all just have a lot of inquiries. Y'all can just get 15 to 20 points just by removing all those extra inquiries. Everything add up. Okay, we got to think about this as an adding thing. Okay, so just think about it like that. Also, high balances, utilization is a huge thing. So utilization is 30% of our credit scores. So we want to make sure that we paying down those credit cards. And once you pay down those credit cards, you're going to see your credit scores go up. Some of you all can do other things too. And when it comes down to utilization, it's not all about just paying down your credit cards. Maybe I need to teach y'all how to get more credit, such as getting a Lowe's credit card, seeing if they can add like a 5,000, 8,000, or $10,000 credit card on your credit report. So now it looks like you have more credit available that you're not using at all. Maybe y'all want to get the care credit because these are like high limit credit cards that a lot of y'all not going to use, but it can help balance out your utilization more. Okay. I'm also talk to you about doing a balance transfer, moving the balance from your credit cards to another credit card. So instead of you paying interest on that credit card that you keeping the balance on, they'll move it to another credit card. So I'm going to talk to you all about all of these different things. Okay. But those are like the top score killers that we're going to go over in this workbook starting on Saturday. Okay. So late payments, collections, high balances, inquiries, those are huge things that we're going to work on. Okay. And even just charge off your bankruptcy, all that stuff, tie it into collections because all of it needs to go. We're not trying to have nothing negative on there. All that stuff needs to go. Okay. And then I told you all, I want you all to make sure that you're just not coming here to listen. But not only that, just make sure y'all come here every day. If y'all know that y'all can't dedicate yourselves, just try y'all best. That's all I can say. Okay, try y'all best and just come here every day and learn and do what y'all need to do. It's to me, it's not that hard, especially knowing like when I have to do my classes. I was supposed to have did my homework today. It's due Sunday, but I like to have all my homework done before Friday. I probably go ahead and do my homework after this because I'm still amped up on this coffee. But I just buckle down and get it done, y'all. I'm tired of paying people to not fix my credit. Well, guess what? You got to think about it like this. You're in the right place. I try to fix my own credit, and it didn't work. It didn't work. I was helping everybody else fix their credit, and that's when I just found out we just need to sue. So they probably didn't do nothing wrong. Only thing is you just didn't sue. So that's just the reality. I talk about that a lot. I have settlements. All three credit bureaus have settlements with collection companies, and I also sue my creditors. It was $40,000 worth of debt I did not have to pay. Okay, so and that was just with my creditors. That was one lawsuit with the creditors. I had three separate lawsuits. So it is what it is. That's why we're here now. It is what it is. They don't delete it. They don't delete it. Where are the credit cards again in the book? When we start talking about credit, getting credit, yeah, go there. I am serious. It is what it is. I cried about it. I'm the credit lady, and I'm getting everybody else deleted. Everybody else's, but I can't get it off of mine. Like I'm getting all this stuff deleted off of everybody else's credit, but I can't even get it off of mine. And which book are you referring to? Are you referring to this, or are you referring to this one here? And it's so serious too, Golden Eye, that I literally found out that I'm not I said I was gonna just close down the business. I wasn't gonna help nobody with their credit no more. But then once I sued, I was like, you know what? I need to literally cause I need to go to law school. I don't need to just stop because we all gonna still had a problem. Like if I had a problem and I figured it out, I was like, okay, let me teach people how to do it. Then I realized y'all didn't want to sue. So I said, okay, let me go to law school. I'll just continue to talk about it. I'll go to law school and then I'll become y'all lawyer. That's how we gonna handle this. That's how I said I was gonna do it. And then I had to have another lawsuit because I had another collection, so I had to go through it. Okay, let me see where we start talking about some of the accounts. So we talk about accounts 38, 39. Let me make sure. So we start talking about certain accounts on 38, 39, 40, 41. Okay, we start talking about it again on page 44. We start really talking about it for quite a few days because we talk about avoiding closing your account. You know, page 45, applying for new credit, spacing it out. Page 46, how to safely open a new credit card. When to do it, when not to do it. 47, when to use it and when not to use it. 48, we talk about soft inquiries, hard inquiries. So I say start, well, we talk about credit, we talk about authorized users ahead of time. We're gonna start talking about certain many things when we talk about credit cards. That's why you gotta sue them first. You gotta sue them first. If they gonna sue you, you gotta sue them first. All these companies will sue y'all. All of the companies will sue y'all. So yeah, I would say when we really start talking about a new account or just accounts in general, when we start getting into it, we start talking about it. I would say on start page 29 and on. Because that's when we're gonna start talking about utilization, authorized users, add a new credit card, secure credit cards. We're gonna talk about utility bills getting reported. We're gonna talk about rent reporting. All of this stuff is new credit in general. When to apply for credit cards, don't close your old credit cards. How to get high limit credit cards. I'm gonna teach you all how to add one or two of them on there, how to have a credit mix, and then we're gonna start talking about installment accounts and auto loans and stuff like that. So I say we kind of start talking about like credit cards kind of thing. Um, on page 49. So from 29 to 49, all them days we're talking about getting credit basically. And that's the side of this book. But again, when we go into the other book, we probably talk about it for 4 different days because we got different type of credit. So that's what this book is here. Okay. So that's really everything I need to tell y'all about getting started for Saturday. But just all I can say is come prepared. And if you want to purchase this book, I'm gonna give you access to the free course or any other books. I'm gonna give you access to the free course. If y'all need the first few pages, let me know because I'll give you all the first few pages so that you can follow along. Okay. But yeah, Midland would sue you all. LVMV Funding would sue you all. These are collection companies that would do lawsuits. But you know why they sue? So when I years ago when I was in a different state, I tried to have a lawyer. Um, It's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what time we're gonna do it. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So right, what we see that we at 9 p.m. now. That's why I'm talking about it. So I do the first two classes. This one is at 7 o'clock, and then at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I teach it at 7 o'clock, and then I teach it again at 8 o'clock. And then this one right here, I teach at 9 o'clock, and then I go off the live at 10 o'clock. But I realized too, that these companies do it because they can get away with it. When I was with an attorney, when I had him helping my clients be able to sue. So what he was doing was he was actually putting in lawsuits. I was doing like the back end of everything. And we were getting settlements. We were doing all these different things. I just had to cut ties with him because I didn't like the relationship. He didn't know enough, and honestly I didn't know enough at the time either. We was testing some stuff out, if I can just be honest. We both did not know enough. He was a bankruptcy attorney, and I just knew we were supposed to sue. We didn't know it all. But when we was in court one time, y'all see how I have all these, look, all these files, like, let me show y'all. Or I can show y'all with this. Y'all see how I have this right here? An attorney would come in with like this times two, right? And he be like, here's all the cases I need to sue for today, right? Everybody be sitting out in the back, it's waiting on their case. It's not that many people, but I'm sitting there because we can do our own case, whatever, right? So what they'll do is they'll start calling all of the names or whatever. So they'll say, is Indigo here? Indigo is not here? Default judgment. Is Dave here? Dave, are you here? Case number, da 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 da, are you here? Default judgment. They'll just keep going. Dre, is Dre here? Oh, Dre, that's you here? Okay, step to the side for 1 second, okay? Step to the side. We're gonna come talk to you in a second, okay? Okay, and then they'll go through everybody name, y'all. And if they're not in court, they automatically get a default judgment. It's so easy because we don't go to court. That's why they sue. And the people that is there, remember the people that is there, what they gonna do? They gonna, Dre's actually here. Okay, come here, Dre. Come here, Dre. Okay, this is a conversation like. Okay, we got this debt for you. Do you know about this debt? And what you always say, a lot of people be like, yes, I know about it. Okay, what is your response? I just didn't have the money to pay it. Okay, well, we're gonna set up a payment agreement. And I know, um, yeah, I heard about the debt. What about I never got the documents, or, can you show me how old is debt? I need this, I need that. People don't ask for things. But the people that don't show up, that's guaranteed money already. And when they get the default judgments, and let me answer your question, what is a default judgment? A default judgment happens when they are suing you, you don't show up in court, and you lose by default. You just didn't come up. You didn't come there. Eventually they want to get a judgment against you anyway, meaning that the judge say you owe money, which means that they can garnish your wages. They can do all these things to you, basically, right? So they like to get default judgments because that's how they can garnish so many people wages. It's guaranteed monies, okay? Hello. But they can they get a default judgment because you did not come, or all these people, they did not come. They literally go through the stack. I literally seen it in person. They did it and they laugh about it. This is their only job, is to bring all these cases because y'all not gonna come or whatever. You come bring it in, and then the people that do come, then they gonna go and settle with them in the back. Okay. They're gonna go settle with them in the back. But I had somebody that I helped them with their case. Was that last year or this year? I don't know. I think it was this year, earlier this year. I helped them with their case. She was an older woman too. She was family. So with family, I'm not gonna play with you. I'm gonna send you the document. Okay. You need to give this to them. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I feel like you're gonna go snitch on me, you know. But I gave her the documents. A collection company was coming after her. They didn't even show up for court after she started fighting with them, which mean what? They was like, oh, we're gonna just throw out the case. She was so happy, but she was so scared at first. She was so scared. But when y'all start fighting with these companies, y'all not gonna have the default judgment. But the reason why Midland sued is because they're gonna get default judgments because a lot of people not finna come to court. They're not going to come to court. And a few people that do come to court, they automatically thinking, y'all ever hear people being so excited? Oh my gosh, they sued me, y'all. But guess what? They set up a payment plan with me. I'm just so happy. No, 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 no. We need to ask them for documents. We need to see how you actually owe the debt. We need to see all of the proof. We need to see chain of title. We need to see all of this stuff. Then you can think about, okay, am I going to settle? You know. And then what I teach a lot of times is, if this account is in your credit report, see how they're violating you, and then you sue. You sue them first. That happened to my sister, but she didn't know she had a court date. If she didn't know she had a court date and she was not served, then she probably can still get that thing back opened up, and she could try to see if she can get that judgment removed. If she did not like have a court date, or if she didn't know she had a court date. But you got to think about it. If you got served, which is the biggest thing, they're going to know. They're going to ask for service for all of these files too. They're going to say, "Hey, let me see the service," but they're going to have the service right there. That's why they came. They got the service for all of the people. They gonna look at it, and the judge know what it is. They make money off of this. This is all a business. So they know what it is, y'all. They gonna see it, they gonna be like, I know what this is, you know. But y'all go to y'all local courthouse though. If the name of the debt and bill is misspelled, can you contest it? I'm gonna contest it all though. Because you gotta think about it. You don't even know. Like if this you don't I don't know, you don't know. This is my thing. Everything to me gonna have to match. Cause if you go to the judge, you know how many people, how many different Dre's out there, how many different Chris's with a K and a C, da da da. You know how many people got your same exact name. What if it is a mix up? You don't know, and you're not gonna tell them. You know, you can be like, oh yeah, that is my bill. I had that from Capital One. I had paid it from this year to this year. Da, da. You're not gonna tell them no. No, let them figure it out. You know, but I would contest it all. You ain't gotta fess up to anything. They gotta show proof if they're putting it on your credit report. Okay, thinking about it like this, Indigo. If me and you had a problem, okay, if me and you had a problem, and I wanted to talk crap about you, if I'm gonna talk crap, I gotta tell the truth. Think about it like that, and I gotta have proof. I can't say like, oh, Indigo was talking about a collection on the live. Okay, if you was talking about a collection on live, let me see your screenshots. Let me see proof of it. Was it him? Oh, that looked like it was somebody else. What's that name you got on there? Think about it like that. If you gonna talk crap about me, tell the truth and tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Think about it like that. That's how our stuff is. So if y'all see any misprints, I was talking about earlier in the class earlier, I was talking about how I was talking to one of my clients, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, they saying they finna sue, they finna sue." So I'm gonna give y'all fake numbers because I don't want to give y'all the exact numbers or whatever. But the collection company or the debt collector, because they said that they're not the collection company, they're the debt collector, meaning that they still the debt is still with the original company. They just collecting for them. They're collecting the debt for them, or whatever. They said that this person owed $5,100, and on the credit report it said $5,100. But when I talked to them today, they brought up the thing again, but honestly, I didn't have my coffee at that time. So I'm on the phone with her and I'm like, okay, show me the documents. Cause she said, okay, we got the stuff back from them. Cause I told her the first time, hey, listen, send this letter to them. So they sent it, they sent documents. So I'm looking at the documents. I said, okay, was this for the credit report? I don't even see it. Cause I'm looking at the documents that they sent for verification. It got $5,800 on it. So I'm looking at the documents. I said, this is not on the credit reports. Are you sure? She said, yes, it's on the credit reports. I was looking at it. I said, well, let me look at the original letter again because something just ain't clicking. Y'all, the first letter when they said, "Oh, we're about to sue you. Give us some money now." That demand letter I tell y'all to do, like threaten them and ask them for money after y'all 2 rounds of disputes. They said 5,100. But when I looked again at the new document, it say $5,800. They can't go and convince the judge that that stuff is right. So don't let them convince you that that stuff is right. Okay, they got different account numbers on there. That's a whole nother problem. Like, who debt is this? You know, and this is why I know this is real. So I was looking at a case because I look at just cases. I go off of straight lawsuits now. If somebody else got money for something and I got the same problem, I should get money for it too. That's how I look at it. Shoot, if Volcano is getting money for something, hey Volcano, if you get money from something and you doing something, I want to do the same thing you did and I want to get money too. That's how I look at it, okay? That's exactly how I look at it. So I was looking at a case, right? And the debt collector sent them something saying that they owe $3,000, right? They said that they owed $3,000, but the thing is, this person had paid the original creditor $100. This is how you can switch up, mess up them numbers on them, right? They paid the original creditor $100. So the collector said $3,000, and they called on the phone, but they already paid the original creditor $100, so it should really be $2,900. So they asked the creditor, the collection company, hey, can you send me a document? I need to be able to see it. When they sent the document, it still said $3,000. But guess what? That means that the collection company is trying to collect debt that they don't owe, or they collecting the wrong amount. These collection companies have to collect the correct amount. If they don't do that, it's a whole loss. So y'all gotta look in y'all state. So I'm in Florida. So in Florida, we got a state law. It's not even federal law. We got a state law that they have to collect the correct amount. They can't collect for more or less, even if it's by a dollar. Have y'all ever seen on Credit Karma how sometimes these collection companies will be switching y'all debt by just a dollar? They'll say, oh, your collection went up a dollar or went down a dollar. That's illegal. They're doing something illegal. They're playing with the numbers on your debt. So they end up going all the way, meaning they didn't settle. They didn't settle. They end up actually asking for a summary judgment, meaning we already know the facts of this case. Judge, please just get rid of this. We're going on too much. We already know what's going on. So the judge said that any person, they don't have to have an education, they don't have to be smart. Any person should be able to look at the debt and know exactly how much they owe. Since you are saying they owe $3,000, but it turned out that it's $2,900, you are wrong. They are right, and you are liable. You owe them money. Okay. So that's why I say, look at these numbers. All of this stuff should not be anything like, y'all shouldn't, if your name is, my name is Rakita, I shouldn't see Rakita with a Q when it's with a T, because it's like, okay, is that somebody else? I don't know. Because y'all know how many times people have paid other people debts that wasn't theirs. Y'all know how many times that happened, and these collection companies don't care. They get in trouble all the time for collecting on debts that's past the statute of limitations. So they only got a certain amount of time that they can sue you. Each state got their own time frame. Some of these states say 3 years. Y'all know that? So they only got 3 years to sue you. Yeah, they can keep it on your credit reports for the 7.5 years, but actually sue you, take legal action, they got 3 years. So do you know how many collection companies go ahead and sue longer? Some say 6 years, some say 10 years. It's different states. All our states got a certain amount of time. You know how many collection companies act like they don't know this stuff and they still try to sue on debts? That's why you got to figure out what's the date of this debt that they're talking about. You gotta add up all these numbers. You got to know all of your stuff. And I can look at certain debts and just know, because the amount of time that they have sued, that's the first day that they became delinquent, or the last time you made a payment. That's the date that they going off of for that 3 years that we're talking about. So the last time that you made a payment. So if we know we got 3 years and we going off the last time you made a payment, what if you slipped up and made an extra, I don't care if it's a dollar payment. What if you made a dollar payment 2 months ago? Okay, now you extended your 3 years compared to, this debt was from 2021. Your 3 years was up last year technically, but now you done made a payment. So now you didn't re-age. Like, now you made the date change. So we need to just know our dates. We need to just know our rights. And it's always something y'all can do to slip up these companies. So I don't know if I told y'all about this, but right now I'm helping somebody with a case, right? And we already put their lawsuit in. I already helped them with their claim, put the lawsuit in. They're actually serving all the companies now. So one company in particular, which is a huge bank, if I said the name, all of y'all will know it, but I'm not gonna do that. If I said the name, all of y'all will know it. I mean, huge bank. They called them. I said, he was like, oh, he said he's gonna call back again. I said, tell him to send you everything in writing. Don't call you no more. I need to see what it is that they're talking about. And he was like, oh, it's a document that he need me to sign or something like that. So he basically trying to get him to sign a document that makes it where, y'all remember I told y'all, if y'all watch me for a while, I said, if y'all go to annualcreditreport.com, y'all, I should have said that. But y'all allow it where they can have basically 15 additional more days. But y'all make sure, let me say this too, get y'all books in the TikTok shop down below, okay? Don't go there. But y'all basically giving them 15 additional days. And you don't want to do that. So what they were trying to do, instead of them just getting served, they was trying to make them sign a document that gave them 60 days. instead of 21 days. Because, they got 21 days to answer in federal court. They were trying to get 60 days. I said, no, 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 tell them to send you everything in writing. Then I realized what they were trying to say in writing. I sent them a response, basically. Y'all know what their response was? Their response was, hey, how much do you want to do? What do you want to do to settle this debt? We're going to wait till we get served, but what's your settlement term? What do you want to do to settle this debt? How much are you looking for? So they want to know basically how much do you want? What is it going to take to get you out there here? you know. And that's why I say ask them for some money, ask them to delete the account from your credit reports, and ask them never to talk about this debt with anybody. Don't sell it to nobody. Just get rid of it the best way you know how. Okay. Don't make me liable for it all. Okay. So with them right there, they technically owe that they technically do owe the money, but that's not what we're talking about here. We're not talking about whether or not they owe it. We're talking about the reporting of this account, their failure to send them documents. That's everything that we're talking about in this case. So I try to tell people, get y'all case together so that y'all can just sue them, beat them before they try to sue you. Okay. That's what y'all need to do. And don't fess up to anything at all. Like, don't fess up to nothing. Let them provide all of the documents. Let them do all these different things. And if they don't have it, then y'all got a problem. Okay. The thoughts on bankruptcy. So, my bankruptcy book, I'm writing. So, every month while I'm doing this process with y'all, I'm writing a book. So, I already have these books, right? So, my thoughts on bankruptcy is that I like bankruptcy. I like bankruptcy. It's for who it needs to be for. But I say don't file bankruptcy if it's less than $100,000. That's my thoughts. Like, y'all can get into that more. Y'all can get into that about. I don't know. Y'all don't file bankruptcy on little debts. Like some people filing bankruptcy on $5,000. Like, come on now. Y'all know how much it's gonna ruin stuff, or at least it ain't gonna ruin you, but it's gonna set you back. But I'm gonna teach you all how to go from filing bankruptcy. Y'all credit scores are gonna be in the 400s to 500s. I'm gonna teach y'all how to get y'all credit score into the 700s in less than 6 months. Because that's what I once did. I filed bankruptcy, ended up getting dismissed. It's best if it gets discharged because you don't owe the debt anymore. Mine got dismissed. I just let mine get thrown out. I wasn't gonna go along with it or whatever. But I actually got my credit scores to the 700. So if you think that you need to file bankruptcy, go ahead and do it. And then another thing too, y'all got additional bankruptcy laws. Sometimes y'all file bankruptcy. Y'all know that these collection companies and these creditors still have it on your credit reports that you owe. That's against the bankruptcy law. So now you got a whole nother lawsuit if they don't go ahead and change it. Okay? They don't change it. You go now you to file bankruptcy, you ain't got no debt. Plus you got a check coming. Oh my gosh. And that's my thing. I'm like, you can get a check from this. That's the most exciting part. That's why I'm going to law school now. That is literally it. I don't want to. I keep telling that. I wish I can literally, I feel like I got the seal of approval. The biggest law firm that does cases like this, I mean, they do $1 million cases, and I personally talk to them. The biggest law firm that do $1 million cases, the person that was ahead of it all, he ended up leaving and doing his own thing. I had a meeting with him earlier this year, and I said, hey, can I come work for you so I can learn more and all this stuff? Because I'm thinking I need to learn this or learn that. Da, 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 da. He was like, Rakita, you need to go to law school. You need to get a good LSAT score and you need to graduate, and then you need to open your own law firm. Period. He said that. He said, you know everything that you need to know. You need to just open your own law firm. So I feel like I got my own little seal of approval. Basically, I know what I'm doing. And then too, the judge also complimented me and said, hey, because they was talking crap about me in court or whatever. He was like, hey, don't say that about her because her documents, everything that she is filing is better than 80% of the attorney's documents that come through here. So I got the seal of approval through the judge that when I'm dealing with the judge that I'm dealing with now, if I continue to deal with him, we already know what's up or whatever. You know what I mean? I already feel like I got the seal of approval. I wish I did not have to go to law school. I wish I could literally help do y'all documents. All I can do right now is run my mouth, but I need to make sure I don't run my mouth too much where y'all think I'm acting like I'm y'all attorney because I'm not. And I'm not trying to give y'all legal advice. I'm just talking about stuff that I learned and stuff that I learned in the classes that I've been taking. Okay. But I start law school next year. I'm going to continue to learn more, but hopefully I'll be able to help you all. But all of the stuff that I've been seeing, man, it's out there. Can you file chapter 7 bankruptcy without losing your home? Yes, yes. Somebody just filed chapter 7 bankruptcy and they was able to keep their home. But the thing is, you have to say that you're going to make payments on that. You can say, hey, I want to keep my home. I'm going to make payment on this. You got to continue to make payments on it. Okay, that would be the thing. Okay, y'all should be able to do it, but y'all got to say y'all gonna continue to make payments on it. That would be a biggest thing. Okay, but y'all, I've already been on here long enough. I do got homework I need to do. I'm gonna graduate. I almost could say next month I'm graduating. But not yet. I'm about to get my bachelor's degree and I'm gonna figure out how I can help y'all with y'all documents. But again, y'all was just at a 9 o'clock class. So make sure that y'all get this right here. Raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. Okay. That's what we're gonna start working on at 9 o'clock. And thank you so much. I'm so excited. But I will see you all tomorrow for sure. But this right here is going to start November 1st. We're going to do this for 30 days. Every single day, we're going to have something to do. So I know y'all probably coming here hearing this. Y'all need to make sure y'all implement things. So get y'all book, get access to the course. Y'all go ahead. Once y'all get the books, y'all get the free course that come along with it. Y'all get all the documents that come along with it. We literally working on this every single day. Okay. This is not something that y'all just gonna listen to. This is straight action. Okay. So we're gonna work on deleting accounts from your credit reports. We're gonna work on paying down your credit cards. We're gonna move them inquiries. We're gonna think about authorized user, but we'll see. We're going to get approved for more credit cards. The goal is just one credit bureau. I ain't talking all 3 credit bureaus, you up 100 points. I'm talking one credit bureau. So like these results right here, just one credit bureau going up, you know, that's what I'm talking about. And before I leave, let me show y'all some more results because I actually downloaded some. I meant to show y'all to y'all earlier of like some of my clients. As you can see right here, so like 87 points, 74 points. Let me see. This one's too 116 points, 97 points. These are all results that I had took for my clients. And this one was a nice one too. The 87 points, their credit score is at 772. So this is what we're going to be working on, increasing the credit scores, okay? That's what we're going to be working on. So I want you all to make sure that you are here on Saturday. Y'all have y'all book, y'all got access to the free course, and y'all are ready to ride because we're riding out at dawn. Okay. Thank you for doing this for us, with us, and for us. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I really like credit so much. I remember when I first got bit by the credit bug when I got something deleted off of one little letter. When I was helping people get stuff deleted, I was like, this is so fun. Or I was helping people get credit cards. Y'all know it's addiction when y'all first get y'all credit card. Y'all like, I want another one. But I get to help all of y'all. So it's like, I get to help all of y'all. So I get to get that little nice little high every time. Like, you got approved? Okay, good. I don't care if it's a secure credit card. Because I remember it was times like when did my bankruptcy, I had to start building my credit back up. I was able to get my credit scores from the 500s to 700s in less than 6 months. But when y'all get those credit cards, especially when your credit is low and you see your credit score going up 20 points, let alone like 87 points, and when y'all start seeing that stuff, y'all gonna be so happy. And y'all are very welcome. Y'all are very welcome. I just want y'all to do something about it. And Princess, get your books. Get your books and come. I'm here. I'm live every day. So I'm here. I'm live every single day. So I'm here doing this book right here. And it's still enough time for y'all to start this one too. That's why I say get the package. I'm here live every single day. We do it 7 o'clock and then we do it again at 8 o'clock. We do this book. We on day what, 14 now, y'all? Or day 15? Let me see. I'm gonna see. Let me not play the guessing game with this. Yeah, we just did day 14 where I was teaching y'all how to set up y'all stuff, how to track y'all stuff to do a case. So now we're about to do day 15 where tomorrow we're finna do this day right here where we finna start talking about collections. Okay. So what to do about collections. And these are actual physical books that you can get down below in the TikTok shop and a discount. And I believe it's some coupons here too. So y'all take advantage. And then I mail them out. So you all should get your books very, very fast. Oh, you just got your books? Okay, look at you. You're very welcome. And I got them so cheap, y'all. Like it's like I'm literally not making money off of them. Like it's like a little bit, but you gotta think about it. My daughter is basically getting paid that the mellow for y'all because I can't focus on it. I can't focus on it. The little bit that we are getting from it is literally to pay my daughter. Okay, it's literally to pay my daughter. But yeah, we doing this book right here, and then also this is the book where it's raise your credit score 100 points in 30 days. This is the book that we're gonna start doing on Saturday. So you see where it says 100 points in 30 days. When it say 30 days, literally every single day is something that we have to do. It's not no, this is what you need to do to get your credit score up. It's literally step by step things you need to do to raise your credit score. So go ahead and get this one. And if you know you have collections and stuff like that, I have settlements with all three credit bureaus with two collection companies, and I sued my creditors in a whole different lawsuit and got $40,000 removed from my credit that I did not have to pay. So I kind of teach you how to steps of it. I don't care what y'all got going on. We finna try to figure it out and make it the best situation for you. And I teach you all with this book how to get money from them, deletions, and results. Okay, and I'm trying to figure out how to help y'all with y'all stuff, but I need to. It's a company out here. I keep saying it, I need to go down there and talk to them. It's a company out here that actually does this, but you know, nobody want to tell you their business, how they set up their company, and they probably not our people, you know, like that. So how fast can a bankruptcy be removed? I have removed the bankruptcy in 1 month, you know. But it depends. You know, everybody is different. We talking about a bankruptcy. Everybody is different. You just don't know. It's up to the credit bureaus to remove that bankruptcy from your credit report. So this would be 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. So yes, so I teach at, if you want to do your time, I teach at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, and then I teach the same thing again at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Then I'm done with this book. I teach it twice, same thing. We follow along with this for 75 days. Our last day is December 31st, right? And then I teach again this book right here, which starts November 1st. So this is going to be 8 o'clock Eastern, meaning 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. So I'm going to do this November 1st to the 30th. We're going to do every day in here. And then I'm going to repeat this same thing too, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. And we're going to do the same 30 days. We're going to do it again. So you can just do it one time. You're going to know what you need to do. Whatever you feel like you didn't get the best results over. Like if I say remove your inquiries, I want them down to 5. If you still got a few more inquiries left, just continue to work on it. You don't have to come back and do the class. But I just feel like it's good when we all working on the same thing, you know? Or when y'all working on something and y'all get a hiccup, y'all can ask me right now. And you like, Keita, this is going on. I say, okay, I'm gonna put the letter in the course. Like somebody like, I can't get a bank account. Okay, this is a letter you need to send out to get the bankruptcy removed. You gotta do your check system. I'm gonna put it in the course for free. That way y'all can get that extra help. I'm getting garnished for a car lender, 1,800 a month. So if you already getting garnished, I think once you get to the garnish point, I really don't know what to do. I think when you actually getting garnished, I haven't figured out what to do, you know. Only thing I know is that people just file bankruptcy when they literally getting garnished or they let them continue to garnish them. Because once they got that judgment, what settlement they need to make with you, you know? What settlement? Why they got to give you a discount? You know, they already got the garnishment. They already got the judgment. They already garnishing you. So I honestly don't know that part of it. Only thing I can think about is if you in that type of situation, if you don't want to file bankruptcy, what I will do is I will find out if there's any errors on my credit reports. I'll sue all of the other companies. I'll sue the credit bureaus. All of the money I get, I'll just go ahead and pay off that car and keep whatever money I got to keep in my pocket. That's what I would do just to get it off my hands. That's what I would do because you're gonna get money. What if you get $30,000 back from your lawsuit? Since you're getting garnished, just drop them the money that they need, or say, hey, can I do a settlement at that point? I don't know how much you're gonna owe. What if you owe $20,000? Can I pay you 15 right now and just get this over with? You know, try to see if you can settle it, and then you still got 15 in your pocket. You know, I don't know. That's what I would do personally, because only thing I know is all I know. I would think, okay, are you going to settle, or are you going to pay them or even a bankruptcy? I have some motions to put in. Is it just service a process? Don't blow sell. So you already started with the first thing, insufficient service and process. If they did not process you correctly, okay, T Johnson, I see you got your books. I'm gonna make sure I send you the details to the course. So if they didn't process you correctly, you don't forget, don't my professor made it clear about this thing. She said if they're suing you in a state that they don't have any authority over you, she said don't even start talking about anything but that. When you start talking about other stuff that don't matter, then you're stuck at that court. You letting them listen to your claim. The first thing is we're not even talking about no chain of title, none of that stuff. You did not even serve me properly. So you need to reopen this up, period. Once it get reopened up, then at that point you need to talk about the chain of title, all the records and all of this stuff. But for one thing, they need to open it back up first, because they're not gonna want to. Don't fill their head with nothing. Fill it with the most important thing. You will not service properly. Like they did not do their service properly. Somebody else came in here earlier talking about how their sister was getting. Their sister got sued, but she's like they didn't even serve her properly. I said, well, have them open it back up. Now that's the whole talk that you need to have. Just have them open it back up. That's all you really need to talk about. Okay, you need to make sure that they open it back up. Like that's it. Open this case back up, and then we'll figure out what's the nitty gritty of all this other stuff. But first, open it back up. That's what you got to do. Like just open this thing back up. Okay, so that's what you have to work on. But I will see you all tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Work on things that I told y'all to do. So they're in Virginia, but I think they're licensed in Ohio too. Okay, okay. And then let me know what ended up happening with that. Yes. Yes, I'm going to send you the information, T. Johnson. We're gonna definitely get started. And then too, when you get inside the course, you got an option of 6 months of free letters, or send the letters out on your own. Okay. I don't care which one you do. And then you also had a choice to join my membership too. You can pay $29 per month. We'll mail them for you. I don't care what you do. You just get the letters out. If you got negative accounts, I don't care what you do. This is not no, I need you to come to my company. No, you have free letters. You basically got like 15 different letters that's for free inside the course. Send the one of them out, and then I want you to send them out certified. Okay. The thing is, send it out ASAP. Okay. That's the thing. You need to just do something. That's it. Get the motion going. Okay. But we're going to talk about disputes when you all get inside. Not when we get inside the course, but when we start doing this right here, we're going to start talking about the disputes. Okay. We're going to talk about it. Oh, thank you so much. Well, how you do it? My daughter's trying to teach me how to do that. Yes, I will. And also, I really need to support papers for a type of motion myself. So this is the thing. Every court got their own thing. Some courts want you to use their papers. So and then some courts, you got to come up with your own documents. They ain't got no standard form. Like federal court. I realize federal court is kind of like you got to create your own documents, but they got a template. You know how it be like, oh, you send out your letters. It's a template. You can send out your own, but it's like a template of what you need to make sure that you have on it. But a lot of times if they sued you, they're garnishing you. They went to you're in the state court, so they always have their own documents that they want you to fill out. They may have a packet or whatever. You sometimes you got to pay their packet. They got like a $3 packet to get all the forms, or a $5 packet. Talk to them directly and ask them what it is. I can't wait to get your books too. I'm excited for you. Yes, but I'm staying here, y'all. Let me do my homework because I'm about to graduate, so I'm about to be up out of here. I can't wait to get these classes done. It's just driving me crazy. And I tried to finish all my homework yesterday, but we have to do it like a discussion where you got to reply to the other people, and only one person did their homework. And it's like, y'all do y'all homework, like, so I can reply. Now I got to go back and do that work too. So, oh, that's so irritated. That's what the creditor books talking about filing in court. Yes, it takes you through the whole process. But again, it's not your process. It's the process of account on your credit report, what you got to do to get it off. That's what it is. That's what this book is right here. It don't talk about like all of that stuff. It talks about like, see, y'all ask the questions, I feel bad because nobody never answered my questions. And my daddy, I used to ask him what questions when I was a little kid, and he's like, "Look, you ask too many deep questions." He's always said, "Ask too many questions." Okay. Tonight's homework inside of here, we only had homework for this for the 9 o'clock class. It was literally do all the 10 things I told y'all, but in here it was just put y'all files together. After y'all do round one letters, put y'all files together just like this so y'all can get ready to sue. But it takes you through the process. You got to send out your dispute letters, you got to organize everything. Then you got to send your demand letter. Then you got to prepare for court. You got to file your complaint. You got to do your summons. And then you got to do your discovery. While you're doing your discovery, start talking to them about getting you some money. Y'all settle. Once you settle, or if y'all don't settle, then prepare to go for trial and close the case out. If y'all do settle, which is what's going to happen a lot of time, just file your notice of settlement, sign your settlement paperwork, and keep it pushing. That's basically the steps that you're going through with here. But these are not going to be your steps at all. You got to go through a whole different steps because you got a whole different problem than what I talk about in this book. Okay, so that's what this is. This is all about the counts that's on your credit reports, okay? Because again, it's about getting money and deletions and results. We need to get stuff deleted. That's what this is here. Okay. But definitely, I hope you all will be available tomorrow. I'll answer your questions tomorrow. I'll be on live for 3 hours. Tomorrow, we're talking about collections. So that's going to be, it's not going to be that long because we talk about collection for about a week. But I'll see you all tomorrow. You all have a great day. Oh, hold on one second. Let me see what this is. Okay, I can't do that. They're talking about something I can't do. Bye-bye, everybody. But I still want to see smile. Yes, definitely get the book still. It is a must. We need to know it. Good night, everybody. All right, y'all. So that's the end of today. Y'all let me know if y'all have any questions. And again, I always tell y'all this, but TikTok do not like for me to tell y'all can get the books on Amazon. I'm working right now to have them in my store at a great discount. And then too, I have all of these books here. So these books that's right here, all of these books are damaged. They're damaged. Um, so the damage is this. Y'all see something happened with their printing. So basically, it's like some holes on this part of it, but it's still damaged. I can't sell them, so I'm going to be giving these away to a lot of people. I'm going to do it really on the first day, and then too, my daughter gave me this book here because this book was damaged to her too. Wait, which one is my copy? This one got to be my copy. So yeah, I got a lot of books that this is the damaged one. So I got this one damaged, that one damaged, and then I have all of these damaged. I'm going to give them away on Saturday, okay? So I will see you all later on. If you all have any questions, definitely let me know. I'm going to go ahead and add this inside of the course, but I hope that you all have a great night, okay? Bye bye.